And we're back in here. Hey, Bathwater. We're back in Gathel, yeah. So, I did a little bit off stream. Okay, I'll be honest, I didn't even try to do this, class quest, because I just didn't. The Gladiator one I tried to do, but couldn't, because of how it's set up. But, you see, I'm a level 25 warrior now. But I'm at least level 25 in every class available to me. You can actually see my... You can see where I put my points. Most of it was into, if you look above my head, spear skill. My strength is now enormous because several of the classes give me permanent strength buffs. The steel broadsword is not what I'm going to be using. I'll be using this iron lance, which is 22 points stronger despite being a whole tier weaker. And I had the lance on, I had that sword on because I was trying to do the quest to unlock the Gladiator class, which would also give me a lot of useful buffs. To unlock Gladiator, you have to be at full tension and kill a slime with a Dragon Slash. And you need a sword to use Dragon Slash. The problem with that is, if you are at full tension, slimes run away from you. So, the normal strategy is to have a priest in the party who will use the sleep spell on enemies on the slime so they can't run away. But, that's not really an option because I'm alone. So instead, I just power leveled all the classes I had up to at least this point. Let me quick... Okay, just double checking something. What were we up to? Not using your coup de grace? Can't save them up, so you have to seize the day. And I'll wait for a rainy one. Yeah, see, you can see just from... Every class has a setup like this that will give you... Any skills that are in this, you get them forever. So, just for getting to 16 in this, I forever have plus 10 strength in every class. And honestly, you want to get this all the way up to 90, for all that extra resilience, even more strength, and max HP as well. Attacker seems okay. Honestly... Yeah, so... I don't really need any more shield points after this, is the thing. Because Back At Ya doesn't do that much. And Omnivocational Shield Master makes it so you can... All of them at 100, except for Unarmed, give you the Omnivocational skill, which lets you equip that weapon no matter what. Like, any class can equip it now for you. And that can be useful for shields, because not every class can put on shields. But for most weapons, you'd really... And maybe for a spear, but honestly, I'd rather just play as a class that can use a spear, and I think my main class is probably going to be a paladin once I unlock it. You see, the slimes here are no good for the attempt, because they'll... Actually, I did run into a slime in the tower that just called a bunch of slimes and they never stacked. I might be able to try those. Because, I did also, from leveling, Monk, I gained the ability to just raise my tension level. Alright, here's a town I can go to. Na 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 na. Another traveler, welcome to Porthlaufen, youngin'. Hurry up down to the beach town, you'll be in for a treat. Well, which is it, up or down? Oh hey, people with 3D models. They must be important. Also grateful to Leviathan. He's really given us a boost, like. And Yona. No, it's I get it. Jonah. The poor Dab. Well, she just lost her father, didn't she? She's doing a smashing job considering. On Jonah, you asking for a bumper catch this time, Dab. What's going on, you say? Well, Jonah Jones over... Jonah Jones. Okay. By there is just to start praying so that... You just watch, boyo. Aw, they're smashing. Might you pray to, love? I'm sure you'll be blessed with Leviathan's protection as well. I never want to think about how much we used to struggle by here before. Chronic it was. It's come good now. Happy as Larry we are. The fuck's Larry? Bird. Bird. Hot. House. You just leave an open fire in your wooden shack. I think you have fish roasting on it as well. That can't be a good idea. Yeah, compared to last stream, just actually grinding is just so slow in this game. It took me a hot minute to do it, but I did it. And, actually used up a lot of gold, making sure I had half-decent equipment to level up in. No need to work, is there? I decided to shut a shop like. Fancy you'll be my last customer ever. Well, let's get down to business. A weapon and armor shop, how can I help you? You here to buy today, are ya? What do you need? And you can see this guy starts selling the weapons that you can't equip by default. Including Boomerang, which is interesting, because Boomerang's kind of a classic Dragon Quest weapon. Tortoiseshell is a bit stronger than Iron Armor, but I'm actually... Oh yeah, I upgraded some of my iron stuff into the steel upgrade version of it. I was gonna turn this iron into a full plate, I think it's called. Cloak of Evasion if you're using a more dodge-oriented character. That's actually really strong. Rubber gloves for deftness. I think I want my defense. Boomer briefs. Pants that put the T in testosterone. Oh boy. Pop socks. Foot coverings for females that fit the leg up to the knee. Yeah, no new weapons for me. You actually don't sell standard stuff. He sells iron armor, which... If I didn't already have it, I think I made some of it myself. Oh yeah, I also didn't get to upgrade this spear to steel. That also kind of sucks. Young girl gazing out to sea, deep in prayer. She doesn't seem to notice Ungathel. You play not stay out of Jonah's way. You will be in trouble beyond if you aggravate the Great One. Mayor Bryce. You're a traveler, are you? Would you mind giving us a bit of space by here? Oh, she's starting, she's starting. Oh, mighty Leviathan, rise up from the depths and bless us with your presence. Lend us your power, and shower the gifts of the oceans upon we, the humble folk of Porthlaufen. Poor Theophan. There's spelled Leviathan with 2 L's, so maybe I should assume it's La still. So it's about sounds juicy. Over by there, it's Leviathan! So it's Jonah in the way. Ah, you bitch. Ooh, praise be, fish, buckets and buckets of fish, there's lovely. Flapping soaked. Wait, can you get wet? Does that mean people can see the water on you? And I give the newcomers a word of warning before it starts raining sprats and cords, huh? How's that ginormous great big thing anyway? What's it doing being bossed about by a little girl? Oh, you're a traveler, aren't you? Couldn't trouble you to come by my house this evening, could I? A tiny little place east of the dock, I'm sure you'll find it. Something I'd like to ask you. Okay. Small child. It's lovely. Looks like another bumper crop for us today. Can't for the life of me figure out why Leviathan pays any attention to Jonah. Only a little doot she is. After all, doot. Is whether we had that day of the earthquake. Biting it was, biting. Jonah's father Dylan was out fishing when it hit. You know, got swallowed up by the sea just like that, boat and all. There was only her and her dad in the house, wasn't there? The poor dabs living all on her own now. Leviathan must be feeling sorry for her, I suppose. That's why he's turned up all of a sudden like. And as you're capitalizing he, I feel like the great creator might be a little pissed about all this. Thought I did. On the night of that storm, a shooting star came down right in the ocean by here, honest almighty. It was after that Leviathan started turning up at the beach. Leviathan is probably something that ate another one of the figs. Exactly what ate it? Who can say? Maybe a fish, maybe a guy. Earthquake before upset the fishing or something chronic. Thought we'd pretty much had it, to be honest. Leviathan hadn't started showing up when he did. I wouldn't like to say what might have happened to us all. You're a traveler, are you? Probably heard you could get a boat from here over to the mainland off east, eh? You're out of luck, I'm afraid. No one's sailing any boats just now. No point risking our lives to fetching the fish now. Leviathan does it for us like... Yeah, the shop owner said there's no need to work anymore. Great deal of potentially terrible ideas. I'm Port Lapin's warden. 10 years I've been doing this job now. Warden, huh? Treasure chest is locked. Cooking with carapaces. Every tortoise-based recipe begins and ends with a tortoise shell. For some reason, crabbeds seem to drop them. Glad they at least acknowledge that it doesn't make sense. Recipes for a tortoiseshell fan, ace of clubs, and a shell shield. Tortoiseshell and tortoiseshell armor. Book called Head-Turning Fashions. Many items can be alchemized from hairbands and bandanas. Stock up on some and store away if you can. Trailblazing bandana, Mercury's bandana, and bunny ears. Golden tiara, feather headband, and a golden circlet. So you're a warden with no prisoner and a locked chest. Alright. Wonder what the church here has to say about people praising this thing. Bit of a tale about this place, you know. Used to be a wretched, poor fishing village, it did. After that huge earthquake, even the fishing went west. We all thought we pretty much had it by here. One poor young girl called Jonah even lost her father in the storm when the earthquake hit, poor dab. Just as she stood weeping for her loss on the seashore, Leviathan showed up and has given the village fish every day since. Hang on, she lost her dad. A fig fell down here. and now the Leviathan is helping her. You say lost as in you didn't bury him. I think I know who's Leviathan then. The creatures are children of the Almighty. Yep, so yeah, I'm an angel. Don't tell anyone. I'm literally not allowed to. I think the Almighty might kill us all if I try. Good, good. I'm only allowed to tell you because this is a church. No, I understand. I've had a few come through. May the Almighty be with you, and also with you. I'm not even Catholic. I don't know why I've programmed myself to say that. Come on, Jonadab, just one more time. Call Leviathan. Can't get by on this slot, not with my old man having his bad back and that. I don't know if I can. Well, push your luck, lady. That shook you rigid, didn't it? Leviathan it was, the god of the sea. Pretty sure there's just the one god. Comes by here whenever Jonah Jones prays to him. We all get buckets of fish just like that. The days we risked our lives out there in the ocean for the catcher behind us now. For good. It's interesting. I wonder if this is almost a microcosm of how the Celestials kinda ended up getting the ones who got the most benevolence kinda ended up getting treated like this. Or maybe the ones who got the least. Like, if I'm solving all their problems, like, literally, one of your first jobs in this game is picking up cow shit for a farmer who's fallen asleep. Now, you pay a little more attention and you realize he's fallen asleep because he's been working so hard trying to save up for a second horse. And it's just like, okay, he works hard, let's give him a break. And then he still gives you the benevolence, the thing you're... In essence, he did pay you for the job because you wanted that. Na. Wonder what's with this. This house get taken down? Herb. Am I back in bed? I was worried sick how we'd get on now. I can't go out fishing no more. Oh, thanks to Leviathan, Jonah Jones, I don't have to. Fish or worry, that is. I thought I'd pitch in with running the inn a bit, like, help the old girl out, you know, sir. And we're in, weary traveler. You staying the night? Just rest till evening. Just rest till evening. Of course, you had a restful sleep. Do come again. Yeah, you called for me, small child, who I'll be keeping a slight distance from. Oh, hello, traveler. I'm ever so glad to see you. I've been waiting for someone who's not from by here to happen along. See, it's just that... Jonah Yindab. Oh, I didn't know you had company. Like, not seen your face around here before, have I? We actually spoke earlier. You said you're the warden? Oh, I guess we did. Anyhow, Mayor Bryce wants a word with you, Jonah. You'd best come along now. Oh, yes, of course. I'm sorry. I won't be long, I'm sure. Could you wait for me till I get back? I apologize if my attempts to do a Scottish accent sometimes slide into Irish. I know that's not cool. I'm not doing it on purpose. I'm just not amazing at Scottish. I'm trying to dip back into my TF2 Demo Man voice. At least, like, pull from that to stay out of the Irish realm and stay Scottish. Oh, you can see me? There's something. Notice it, haven't you? The whole village is sick. That thing they're summoning isn't Leviathan at all. That poor Jonah is being used by something. Being controlled, she is. Look out for her, won't you? You're the only person I can ask if something bad's brewing, I'm sure. It's the how they say sure. Now it's spelling that out that's tipping me off to they're supposed to be Scottish. Saw it with my own eyes, I did. Thing that plopped down the sea by here on the night of the huge storm. And Leviathan started showing up right after that, like, had to have been a sign, hadn't it? If you are looking for Jonah, she's had to go over and see the mayor. I don't know what's so important, I can't wait till morning though. Eh? Where's the mayor's house? It's a huge place opposite in a village from Jonas. You can't miss it. You can't miss it. I don't think they do the ah for the A sound. I think that's something I'll need to look into a little more. You were open to have a word with Jonah. Talking to Mayor Bryce just now, so you'll have to wait a while, like. Jonah, it's been a tidy old while now since Dylan went missing in that storm. I'm sorry in my heart for you, Bach. But it's hopeless to go on believing he's alive. He's not coming back, Jonah. That's why I decided I'll have to adopt you. This kid gets a 3D model. Huh? Oh, Bryce's son is named Bryson. How creative. There's fantastic, Dad. You don't want to be all alone after all, do you, Jonah? You and young Bryson here get on alright, like? Always thought he was one of my own anyway. Put on a brave face for long enough, Buck. Bash, it's time you let go now. I mean, it's not an unreasonable line of thinking. Thank you. Thank you, Mayor. I'll be sure to give it some thought. For her, I'm trying to lean into, but not so hard that it becomes ridiculous, like... Some people say it's ridiculous, it's really not, like Meredith from... Or is it just... No, it's just Merida from Brave. By the time being as I'm by here, there's something I was hoping to talk to you about, too. I'm thinking, and I don't want to summon Leviathan anymore. What? Jonah? I just don't feel like it's right somehow, living like this, so I... Don't be spouting nonsense like that, all bald-headed Jonah. No one in the village wants to hear it. Brazen it is. Anyway, what else have you got to offer Port Laughin', eh? There's some other way you can help out by here? See, now that's out of line. She's still a child. Like, I don't know, she can still go fetch water from the well for people. There's people with bad backs or people who have to tend a shop. That's not like an out-of-the-question job at this, like, level of technology. Never mind. Think that's enough said for one day. You must be tired. Take yourself home and have a rest, alright? Hey, Jonah and the whale. Oh, it's you. Suppose you overheard all that, did you? Well, never mind. You'll come back to my place so we can have a little chat, will you? Yeah, sure. Just not right relying on the god of sea for all our food like we are. No one wants to hear it. And Mayor Bryce, well, you heard what he thinks about it all. That's why I was hoping to ask an outsider like you for your opinion. You know, someone impartial like. What do you think? It's wrong living like we are, isn't it? Ain't it? No, there's something fucked up about this, and I feel like it's only a matter of time before Leviathan stops listening to you, especially if he's what I think he is. And no, there's something going on here. It's a relief to hear someone else say it at last, I can tell you. I knew it couldn't be just me who thought so. Right, I got my gummel up now. I'm going to give it to Mayor Bryce straight this time, not calling Leviathan anymore. Oh dear, look at the time. I've been spouting off so much it got ever so late all of a sudden. I don't suppose you got a place to stay, have you? Right, well, you'll have to spend the night by ear then. I don't know how cool I am with that. Right, look, when you get back, just tell me, I'll get out of the bed. Oh, Yingethel, you awake? You have to go shouting your mouth off. And they kicked the poor girl out of the village. I admit that Leviathan... What's it seems like trouble. It only needs to learn a thing or two about not splashing people. What can we do about it? You gonna poke your sticky nose in village affairs? Careful, cause it might get burnt. Oh, just wake me up when you get back, I'll give you the bed. I'm used to... Honestly, I have the money for an inn. on, you're gonna help us look for Jonah. We'll all perish without her. She's missing? What's happened to Jonah? She should be down by her praying to Leviathan, but the lazy young sprat is staying in her house. Eh? She's not in her house, you say? Where the deuce is she? Sorry in my heart for young Jonah, the poor dab. Father went out fishing that night of the storm and he never came back. Makes ya sick, doesn't it? There's no helping him now, I should think. The poor dab just won't let go, though. This goes no further right, but I heard the mayor's got his own private beach for fishing. Get to it from round the back of his house, they say. Minji is not sharing it with the rest of us. I got proper injured that day of the earthquake, I did. I was lucky as anything to have that special medicine I'd cooked up in the alchemy pot handy. Lucky as anything. I keep looking at that window and thinking it's another doorway because of the bench under it. Small child. Knew it. Jonah came by here and told Dad she didn't want to call Leviathan anymore. You should have seen Dad's face. Fierce beyond it was. Then he took her off to Cuddy Dig Cliff. Alright. Got a terrible feeling about all this. Think you should go after Dad and Jonah. I agree, kid. Oh yeah, let me show off a little just how strong I am now. About that strong. Yeah, to be fair, yeah, that's strong also. To be fair, I wasn't taking a lot of damage from wind sickles even as a minstrel. I'd say the one downside of, let's look at my attributes and stuff. Giga steel gear? No. Just mostly steel, but a little bit of iron. I didn't farm that much, Pikachu. I don't think I have the recipes for Giga Steel stuff, and I'm not gonna try to, like... I know you can make the recipes even if you haven't, like, found them. But I'm gonna try to avoid that because it feels a little cheesy. Now, to be fair, it's a little cheesy that I have all 6 base classes at level 25. So I just have a lot of stats from dumping stuff in. Just a lot of skill points allocated. I don't know if I have the stuff to make Giga Steel yet, actually. Okay, so here's where to get Crimson Coral. Actually, you know what I could go do? I could go check if the stuff to make more steel equipment is up yet. It was, oh yeah, one thing I'm slightly worried about being a warrior is I don't have healing magic. I do have a lot more MP than I should have as a warrior because I upped, mage and priest. Or is it cleric? I think it's actually priest. Priest actually ended up getting real high, but most of its points went into spear skill because priests can actually use spears. Yeah, I don't have access to healing magic, which means I have to rely on items for healing. These haven't come back yet, that's not a good sign. It actually takes surprisingly a while in real life for some of this stuff to respawn. These are back. Alright, you bad boon. Yeah, spears are very, very good in this game. Swords are... I have a sword for metal farming, I think, so if I need to grind metal slimes, which... Actually, to unlock the... I think they're called the Elementalist, I will need, I'll probably want to use a sword for Metal Slash. Because I can cast Wizard Ward now. I got Mage points high enough for that. So I could go unlock the Elementalist, I just didn't go to the effort of doing it. Bad boons are so aggressive. So dead. Okay, these are back. Yeah, lava lumps. The royal soil isn't back yet, so I think I still can't make steel. Do I still have... Let me sort by type. Oh, yeah, I have these. Yeah, I don't have any more royal soil. I have to wait for that to respawn before I get more steel upgrades. Pretty sure it spawns on the little sand pit in this clearing. But it just hasn't respawned yet. Royal soil might take a lot longer than even lava lumps do. And it's time when the game is on, I think. And I got some while I was grinding. Which is why I'm in everything but my helmet, armor, and my lance are all steel. It's like my shield, my gauntlets, my kneecaps, my sabatons. Put on an agility ring. Do I need this though? 20 agility is actually a lot. Oh yeah, this thing. I did pick up the, I went and picked up the quests that required you to be level 15 of a certain class, because I got to it. For the mage class, they gave me the fairy staff, and they just said, kill 10 monsters with it, and the quest will be done. And I think that would let me unlock some mage stuff. I'll probably... I can do that on screen if I really want to. Like, I think it's Battle Records is where my quest log is. Elementary training, gladiator, graduator, extreme sports, apprentice to tomfoolery, spirit minstrel to all trades abbey. Oh yeah, this is one I can't do. Egg on your party members into a state of super high tension 5 times. I can't do that because I don't have party members, so I'm not going to be able to get any of the minstrel unlocks. Cry Wolf, Brusque Lee. Oh yeah, for getting Monk to 15. Make 5 Scare Wolves, quail with a terrifying war cry before dealing the final blow. I haven't run into Scare Wolves yet, so I can't do that. Oh yeah, while wielding the staff, use Frizz to kill enemies 10 times. Do this, and Get Well Water. Yeah, I still haven't found fresh water, so I still can't do that. Yeah, some of those I could start working on if I really wanted to. At least the staff I could do. I have to switch to mage and... Honestly, if I just switch to mage and then go to, like, the first area and just frizz things for a minute, I'd totally be able to do that. That's probably the easiest class quest in the game. It's the only one that's not stupid. Because most of these are really dumb and specific stuff. Now, one thing I'm considering is, for the sake of completing quests, having one party member who I never have do anything in battle other than maybe apply a status or something, but never use them for story-relevant stuff, and don't grind with them either or anything like that. But I worry even that much would invalidate the run, so I'm also looking into some other alternatives I might be able to use. So here's the thing. If I got Sword up to 100, I could equip it as a priest and still cast the sleep spell, which in theory, if I could juggle it properly with good RNG, I could do the Dragon Slash thing twice and unlock Gladiator like that. Like, it'd be RNG, but I could do it. But for, say... I guess I don't really need Minstrel Class Quest. Like, why bother with that? I think you just get some Minstrel-specific gear, and it's always leveled to where you're at. Or do you get stuff to craft better gear later? I don't remember. Even when I was crazy super hyper into this game, I always had trouble doing those quests. Iron kneecaps. I can sell them. Na 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 na. Nimble sidestep. Raph, give me a tortoise shell somehow. I'll choose not to question it if you do the same. Crabbed. That motherfucker throw rocks at me? These guys have a lot of health. Ow! Luckily, so do I. Treasure chest. Sure enough, a tortoiseshell. That's pretty funny. I get that right away. Like a few seconds of grinding. I mean, ask and ye shall receive. I was thinking there'd be something behind craft there. Treasure. Mini medal. Ooh. Fat ass frog. More toad. Ah, mortar toad. Assessing the situation. I should have run away. My assessment took too long. Ultramarine mittens. Let me look at those. Yeah, I already have a pair. I mean, it means I can sell those for a rebate. Ah, calling for backup, are ya? Ow. You pinched me. I'll pinch you with a friggin' lance through your neck. No, wait, you don't have a neck. Oh dear, I didn't think this through all the way. I guess this room is just for all that treasure. Give me some money. Oh, it's a Manowar. I thought it was a metal heel slime. It is the next upgrade of a heel slime, but they're not metal. Actually, I don't know how many games metal heel slimes are even in. I guess this isn't one of them. Yeah, that cave's just for some free shit. I think you come out of a cave on top of that somewhere. Not anywhere I was at the time, but... Hey, hang on. Something's different. That's where I came in, then... I must have missed something in here, then. Oh, I see it now. Looking at my map. Okay, all these caves are just for items, but the actual progress is down here in this direction. Whoop. Mud drakes and a man of war. I don't want you healing them. These guys I already can't one-shot, so best not to risk it. I ain't got enough biscuits for that. Ooh, crit! Here we are. Not the game's fault. Mine for not looking at my map better. Salamarauder. Ooh, that's a good name. Block. Crit. Seed of Agility. Oh yeah, I got another seed too. I should use those. Seed of Magic for some extra MP. Seed of Agility. Extra 2 Agility. And the seeds count across your classes, so they stack with, like, those class skill power-ups. You know what, let's kill a Chimera. Ooh, several Chimera. Ooh, Fire Breath. Get the healer first. Ow. Round collecting items first. Some iron nails. Okay, over there looks like the exit, so let's explore over here first. Another tortoiseshell. I guess they drop them pretty commonly then. I can't get around that. But it didn't notice me, so... I fought 2 more toads, and both of them have missed their first turn. Maybe the more is short for moron instead. $1,500 gold. I'll take it. Stab. And go up there for that last treasure. Depending on this, 2 pots. One with a snakeskin in it. Ooh, that's useful. Those are hard to farm. I think if they put pots in a room like that, they have better item drops. If they're like in a hard-to-reach place, they just give them better odds. Another mini-medal. Nice. I don't remember when I get the ability to do stuff with those. Or are they only for that, like, shopping channel thing in Dragon Quest IX? Or in this game? Why did I... Is that what they're for? If so, I'll never be able to use them. Because I don't think anyone's set up, like, an emulation of the online features for this game. To be fair, I haven't looked too hard. Maybe someone has. Set it up to work with Desmume. I think Watermelon usually has better multiplayer stuff, but I just use Desmume because I do, and that's the only excuse I'll ever have. Calls for backup like a pussy. I can say that I'm doing a completely alone challenge here. And what, you need help to do this shit? I don't. Oh, look at all the little bastards who need help. Ah! First 2 missed and the third one got blocked. Ow. So I'm actually running off... If you have a shield, that means you run off 3 different checks to not take damage from basic attacks. The first is the enemy's hit chance. The second is your evasion chance, and those are calculated separately. And the third is your block chance, which is also separate. Found some friggin'... These are as strong as steel. But they can be worn by any class, so they're quite useful. This is some tough blue jeans, I know, like... Damn, Levi's, you've been really going into the science of this shit. Ooh, free Chimera Wing. Like, these are steel kneecaps from actual armor, and those jeans are as strong. Ithel reads the sign. Petty Dig Cliff, Private Beach, keep out, by order of Mayor Bryce of Port Lafon. Ooh, I think I'm actually... Yeah. I don't think this boss has any particular surprises, but I'm gonna do a little save here to be safe. There's beautiful, eh, love? I fancy you'll be able to clear your head a bit by here, and then we can have a tidy little chat. You must be awful tired, what with all the summoning we've had you doing lately, eh, you poor thing. I want you to know that if you give your Uncle Bryce the word, I'll see that the summoning stops tomorrow. Just tell everyone in the village that you lost the power to call Leviathan. Simple, see? Mr. Mayor, And you can pop down by here with me once in a while. We can have a little summon in secret. All kinds of coral and pearls and such at the bottom of the ocean, see? All that treasure in them sunken ships, too. Could be asking Leviathan to bring the likes of that up for you now, couldn't you? Instead of boring old fish, eh? Pearls? Treasure? Mr. Mayor, I can't believe I'm hearing this. Outrageous it is. Now, love, don't get all that up. Only meant every once in a while. Whenever you are feeling up to it, like... Think how much happier we'll all be, all rich and contented, like... Rich? Contented? That's right, Buck. All you have to do is accept that your father isn't coming home and let me adopt you, see? Simple. I'll be your father, new father, love. There's tidy, eh? Oh, you're not my dad, and you never will be. My dad's... Ingethel. Yeah, I think that might be your dad. A wild guess here. Almighty Leviathan, thank you. You heard our calling and you come to bless us with your help again. Come on, Jonas, start praying. Ask Leviathan to go and bring us some treasure by here. Okay, so... Looking at him here. Initially, when I first saw this, and even sometimes on replaying when I look at him again, I imagine that is the head of a giant monster, but no, that's an entire whale. It looks like the head of a giant sea snake, but it's just a whale-like body there. It's like all head. Nice, that was a bite from the blue. Some seriously fishies going on here. Fishy. Okay, I wasn't sure of that. Leviathan has cometh. Let's just double up our save. You think you're trespassing on my private beach, eh? That's cheeky beyond you and not credit it. Anyway, scene is here. By here now, boy, you'd better start helping. Oh, it's no good. I just can't move. Look at this, Jonah. She's been gobbled up, oh my. Hey, Leviathan. Look, I know you can't quite understand me through my accent, or my lack thereof, but... Yeah, that's good damage. And that's not terrible. Ooh, and he's only got one action per turn. Okay, we can do this. Whips up a tidal wave. That actually hurts a bit. Critical damage when it works, but fails often. Bio spot to take down enemy instantly, but also low chance of working. Yeah, I have all this shit. Yeah, this was the thing I was worried about with picking up Warrior. I should have healed before the fight. There we go. If he's just doing attacks, it's really not a problem. This is why I'm going to switch to Paladin when I unlock it. Massive swipe. See, that's not a big deal, because that's supposed to be an AoE attack. It doesn't do any extra— ooh, crit. Ooh, that's good. Yeah, it doesn't do any extra damage, but it's supposed to hit everyone. Which is better than the random— ooh, enraged, are ya? Oh dear, a little bit, yeah. Rage subsides. I think I'm actually out of healing items. So I should switch things up. Maybe he just chooses to use Tidal Wave a bunch. I'll be in big trouble, but so long as he's only doing his basic attacks, I am widely out-damaging him. And that Tidal Wave, ugh. He does another one of those, I'm down, and I'll reload, use some healing items, and then reset. Ooh, nope, we win anyways. Raw stats was enough. A few heals in there. And a level up. I got 4 strength that level, that's really good. 6 HP as well, and 1 MP. And 5 skill points, huzzah! Multi-thrust is really strong. I'll start building towards multi-thrust, and it'll probably be the last thing I build in Spear. There's 60 coins. Massive emerald moss. Put it in the bag. Ah, she's fine. I'm fine. Same words. You're not hurt, are you? I'll live. No, please don't hurt him. But he's one of Mayor Bryce's stooges, isn't he? Your voice? Dad? Dad? Dylan, what in the name of— what is it? What the flap's going on? Dylan ate the fig. Oh. Sorry for what I put you through, boyo. Ah, Jonah. Ugh. I can't tell you how sorry I am for all the pain I caused you. Night of the storm was thrown tidy from the boat like. All of a sudden this golden fruit drops down next to me. Yeah. Fading I was good and fast, so I just grabbed hold of it, see? Oh, you think it was you, Jonah, back there on the shore? I was thinking how you'd get on without me, you being still such a young dab and all. And out there that day, right in the middle of the ocean, I died. Why, next thing I know, I'm not dead at all. I'm swimming around looking like a big old whale. Shocked I was, I don't have to tell you. I don't... I was bringing all those fish by the village there so's you wouldn't have to go without love. Never thought it would bring all the rest of those gannets running like it did. Yeah. I kept out of it till now, but enough is enough. One love, let's leave this greedy village and its rotter of a mare behind. You won't have to worry about nothing once we're away from here. Take care of you from now on. Oh, Dad. I can't. I just can't do that. I want to stay by here and help with the fishing, see? I have to learn to stand on my own 2 feet. Watch you working away all these years, and now it's my turn. I'll be the tidiest fisherman Port Loffin's ever known. Just you wait and see. I'll make you proud, Dad. Can't go on relying on you forever. I must start making my own way in the world. You understand, don't you? Jonah. Aww. Jonah. Bryson? What are you doing out by here? You alright? I'm sorry about my dad. I was sick beyond worrying about you. I had to come after you. Kid, you really shouldn't have. There's like tons of monsters between here and there. I get the adults, like the warden could probably... He looks like a martial artist. He could probably fight some of them. He's freak out the ones he can't, you know? But you just came by alone? That's impressive. That's your dad, isn't it? Rely on me, sir. I'm no flag. I'll look after your daughter when I grow up. Bryson. Thank you so much for becoming a Leviathan so you could carry on looking after me, Dad. Am I right now, see? Jonah. I was so caught up worrying about looking after my little girl that I never realized she'd grow into a fine young woman. I only stopped to notice I'd never have to have caused you all so much trouble. In your defense, those fruits also fuck with your brain, though you're surprisingly lucid. The abbot went full crazy mode, like right away, but you seem to be doing okay. A little misguided, but I feel like you might have still done this even if you hadn't had the fruit, so... maybe you were already a little crazy, so it couldn't make you a little bit crazier? Or... maybe the abbot's a lot crazier than I'm giving him credit for, and it only makes you slightly crazier. And again, the abbot did also absorb a bunch of dark power. Maybe that was the crazy-making part. No, you can do it, love, so I'm taking you at your word. I'll be watching over you every step of the way, mind. Good luck making your own way in the world, Bach, and goodbye. Just remember. I'll always be by your side, love. Always. Always. Looking at the else a fig. Yeah, I'll be needing this. I can't trust any of you with this thing. Well, maybe Jonah, but she also probably shouldn't touch it. Thank you ever so much. You really helped everyone in the village out. Jonah, you want to head back now? Ngathel returns to Port Loffen with Jonah and company beside him and a freshly found fig in his hands. Just a free evac, in case you were very injured in the Leviathan fight. Then, the following morning. Oh, you're awake, are you? I want to thank you again for everything you've done. You're made of tough stuff, that's for sure. When I grow up, I want to be just like you. Literally impossible, small human. What's that mean? Don't worry about it. Keep Jonah safe, she'll never have to be lonely with me around. And everyone says how tough she is, but well, she's still a girl, like. I should slap the shit out of you. Yeah, I almost forgot. As of today, the ferry's back up and running again. It's marvelous, eh? Hell's wrong with him? There's been like this for ages now, and there's no coming to him. Must have been a terrible shock he had. Oh, Jonah, forgive me. Leviathan, forgive me. Had a word with people around the village to let them know that Jonah's lost their gift of calling Leviathan. Take a tidy while for things to get back to how they were before, I wouldn't mind betting. Poor Loffin's got fish in its bones as much as it's got bones in its fish. That's a good one. Things will get back to normal eventually. This chest is still locked. I don't know how to unlock it. Yes, Leviathan is a lot easier than the Abbot, just because Leviathan has access to... He only has one move a turn, while the Abbot had two. So maybe it's just that my agility is so high that I get to beat them out on turns now. Hello, I want to thank you. Was worried beyond about how everyone take me saying I wasn't going to call Leviathan anymore, but it's fine. I could hardly believe it, even though I saw it with my own eyes, like, thinking my dad was Leviathan all along. So I'm by there, I didn't care that he changed to some sea monster, I just wanted to stay with him, to be together. It's hopeless feeling like that, isn't it? I mean, he's gone now. Do miss him something chronic, though. Gonna be strong, you will see. Got my mom and dad watching over me, and Bryson's a tidy lad, too. Now then, you just pop this like this, and then... You know, that's not right, is it? I've had to do this for so long, I've half forgotten how it goes. They'll be okay. Eventually. Yeah, I'll have to make a confession. Meow meow. Yep, I'll keep going. This is gonna be a lot of changes by here. Better start learning all about the sea and the coastline and such. Look after yourself now. Come back and see us once in a while. You're always welcome here at Port Laughlin. Oh, and you'll say goodbye to Jonah too, won't you? She's down by the beach there fixing nets. Oh, I already said goodbye to her, don't worry. Oh, you know what? Actually, I should check the item shop just to be safe. Did you just break my barrel and take the gold? Apparently Jonah's talking about going out on the boats now. The back I was when I heard. I mean, I thought I was one of the finest fishermen in Port Laughlin, but still. Made me think I'd best pull my socks up a bit. I'll go in the item shop. You do have accessories. But if you had, like, fresh water, I'd buy that off you. But other than that, you just don't have anything I need. No time for grumbling now. I have to get the boats out again. You're heading a tidy way offshore. Just because there's no fish around by here doesn't mean there's no fish anywhere. You're hoping to get across the mainland off east. You best have a word with my buddy over there. And sail over the mainland over the east. You coming aboard? Yeah. Right on time. Alright then, anchors away. Anchors away, let's sit the say. Boat. Boat. You ever told me I'd be using some... Wait, I'm mixing accents. You ever told me I'd be using... No. Ever told me I'd be using some mortal ship to get... Fucking... I can't get Australian. Mortal ship to get about the place? I called you a bare-faced liar. Grr. On new shores, eh? Yeah, good work, right? Good work, right? You'll have those figs again in no time, Ingerthil. With a bit of luck, I'll find out where old Fat Guts has got to soon as well. Here we are at Slurry Quay. As far as I can take you, I'm afraid. You're looking to go sailing all over like you'll have to get a boat of your own. Where in the towers there's a beautiful vessel down in Bloomingdale just sitting there with no one using her. Jar of toad oil. The wire says we had a boat come in from Port Laughing. Three spots, eh? Leave here and follow the road, you'll eventually come to Dower Bridge. Good to know. Oh, you guys have an inn right here. One locked and one unlocked. Ooh, Seat of Strength. Two strength. Vividly verdant piece of vegetation. Emerald moss. I'm not thinking to look at me, but I was once a student in the wand at Swine Dimples Academy. Now I run the village shop here. Go to show you never know where life will take you, eh? I'm in the village shop. What would you like to buy? You have magic water, fur hood, pointy hat, tortoise shell, robe of serenity, silver bracelets, Wellington boots, galvanized gaita, bow tie. Sure to advance its wearer's vanity. Southeast here lies the town of Dower Bridge. There's just an inn and a shop, and they just live at the inn and trade, I guess. Ooh? A beware wolf. Ah, I was hoping that'd be a scare wolf so I could scare it off. Fire breath. Ow. Dead. Ah, dang it. Bored. Whatever items here hasn't spawned in yet. Ooh, wait. I think this might be... fresh water, yes! That's right, the Slurry Coast. I actually remember seeing that exact word. A Dread Admiral. I'm not sure what the pun there is. Butterfly wing. Nice. And what items over here? Soft wart. Gross. Anything up on the top? No. A Zoomini. That's great. He got stabbed by spears twice in a row. You shank him and then, you know, he gets himself. I love how they keep that animation in all the games. Just the spear falling through his friggin' mouth. Okay, this is Bloomingdale, but I don't think I can actually get to Bloomingdale, the town down there, from here. Ah, this is a place with items. Jar of nectar. Are you a scare wolf, by any chance? You're a scare wolf. Too stunned to move? Frozen with fear. Crit. Got his ass. Let me double check that's what I was supposed to do. Right, wolf. Make 5 scare wolves quail with a terrifying war cry before dealing the final blow. You manage 0. Hang on, what am I missing here? Open. Ow. Okay, this is a really dumb way to do this. So, I need to scare it, and then before it gets in action, it needs to die. So, in other words, I can't do this. It's actually way less fair than I thought it was going to be. It has to still have the terrified condition. Which means I genuinely can't do that. I mean, there's technically an RNG roll possible where I move last on the first turn and first on the next turn. But that'd be really hard to do, and again, RNG. To be honest, the reward I'll get for doing it isn't gonna be good. It's gonna be pretty crap. Alright, first thing, go to Tower Bridge, get it as a zoom target. Yep. And then back to Angel Falls. Really insensitive name, that's where the angel fell. The angel is me. Found some fresh water, hand it over then. Fresh water, thanks a lot. All I have to do is mix this with some water from the falls, and famous angel's tears, water that can cure all ills, is yours. I don't know who you're planning on giving this to, but maybe you could tell me how it goes afterwards? I'll consider it. Where was... I think he was in the castle? Oh, right. I can't visit at night because... I'm sure they'll come up with a reason at some point. Yeah. Clap, clap, clap. I think he was up in the northwest tower. Yeah, here he is. Oh, so you think that water is a mysterious magical remedy, are you? Then, give you something in return, don't you worry. Yeah, here you go. Lifesaver. Now I won't be in trouble with the king. You'd forget you heard that, would you? And you have this, for all the trouble I put you to. A seed of life. Yeah, no, that's worth it. I like it if we could keep this little episode to ourselves. Yet, well, water quest has been transgressed with finesse. Bah. Clear stamp always spooks me. Up and down and up and down. I might tell you now that both the herbs and the water were for King Scott. I didn't want anyone to know about it, but he's suffering from some terrible headaches just lately. He's also been troubled by recurrent bad dreams. Just hoping this water helps him out a wee bit. Get some 3 max life. I'm so cool. I'm actually gonna do some gear shopping at Dower Bridge, I imagine, so... Best I not deposit money until I've been to their shop. Selling my priestly effects for drink money, I might as well have sold my very soul. Forgive me for I've sinned. You're gonna have to take that one up with the Almighty. I wouldn't forgive you personally, but, you know. What door? I didn't even realize there was a door there. Right, a rich bloke over in Bloomingdale just out here. Got his own boat and everything. Imagine that, eh? Being able to travel all over the world in your own boat. Some people don't half have it good, eh? You're bathing in a... I'm not sure what to call that. New here, eh? I know where you're from, but that don't matter here. Chuck your past in the river and let it all drift away. Our bridge is a place for all us folk with no better place to go. Just forget all your troubles and start afresh. The Weapon and Armor Shop, what are you after? Holy Lance. It is a plus 22. Blessed by the Almighty that zealously zaps zombies. Ooh, light shield. And make that into a kitty shield. Now, I don't want to equip it right now, but I need it for crafting later. Heavy armor. Staves off some fire and ice-based strife. Yeah, let me get the Holy Lance as well. Now, let me quick do a little check. I need kitty litter. Actually, I get 3 kitty litter. I can make a catty shield, which 2.5% block chance. That's a whole 1% more than the shield by itself can already do. 1% is not a lot, but it's a difference, you know? Freezing, fire's too weak, the only thing I got left to burn are my pants. I don't suppose you got something I could burn, have you? Scrabble together something to give you in return, don't worry. Yeah, sure. Acquiesce to the quest, all fired up. Give us something to burn. Thing is, I know something that works, and I know I have some. Where is it, though? Here it is. What? A cowpat? Not exactly what I had in mind, but here goes nothing. Oh, blimey, it stinks all I haven't mind you. It's nice and warm, I suppose. All fired up has been transgressed with finesse. Yeah. I actually remember that quest just because of how gross you kind of have to be with it. I think you can give a lava lump, and that, like, does it. Never thought of that. There you go. 1 gold coin. It's like, it's just a thing for completion's sake that I do that. Ooh, wait! Fancy making a bit of name for yourself, you should join my gang, the B team. And I didn't realize you were still such an amateur. Back when your thief level's about 15. Welcome you with open arms, then. I think my thief level is that high, I'm just not a thief at this moment. Leather shoes I got, swapped a shining fruit for them I did. Pretty good deal, eh? No, you're jealous. You son of a shit. The shoes? Really thought that golden fruit was worth more than that. Who'd you trade them to? I could go switch to thief and then talk to that guy. Once the head chef of a certain palace in the desert, demands of the petulant queen were more than I could bear, so I fled here. Can't be the grub here. Fit for a queen it is. Enough to knock your socks off, it really is. There's a strange shining fruit near the bridge the other day. I've a lot picked it up, but can't remember who it was. I know who it was. I'm trying to figure out who he traded it to. Welcome to find a shop in all the world. Got your top quality medicinal herbs and knockdown prices. Don't miss them. Actually, let me double check something. I didn't look at that, really. Pink Pearl. I guess that's, it. The stuff that's all, like, identical statted is probably used to craft stuff later. Shopping? I have to go and talk to me fella out front about that, darling. Intermediate alchemy. Ooh. He who masters the recipes herein can call himself a competent alchemist. Seek out the ingredients and set to work. Perfect Panacea, Yggdrasil Dew, and Sage's Elixir. Astral Plume, Celestial Skine, Lucida Shard. All that stuff. Oi, what are you looking at? No of your entertainment, you know. No, but you're fattening in the way. You again. I can see you, by the way. No, not here either. Surely. No, it can't be. Do you mind, like, I could give you a hand. Am I thinking mistaking a traveler for a Celestrian like that? Bitch! Haven't I seen that fashion abomination somewhere before? Ah, well, never mind. You got figs to be finding, right? Hope by the search is fruitful. Alright, you can have some of those. Traveler, aren't you? I'll be offended, but I suggest you leave Darbridge right this minute. Stay down off the bridge into the town itself. You'll end up stripped of all your belongings just like I was. Anything? Oh yeah, he gets up after you, after you've seen her. It's so you can't miss that cutscene. That's why he does that. This circus. Captain Medlin's castle. Captain collects the mini medals which are scattered all over the world. That's right, this is who does the medals. Ahoy there, I be Captain Max Medlin, swashbuckling seafaring collector of only the miniest of medals. I sailed the seven seas all me years, plundering the most maximal amount of treasures me hold could carry. Till one day the patch fell from me eye, and I saw that the maximum joy I ever had myself was from the miniature medals. What say you, traveler? Happen across any mini medals on your travels, will you sail my way with them? I'll make it more than worth your while. Have a boatload of booty to give you in return. You're a steadfast swab and no mistake, bringing me medals right away like this. Maximal respect, hand them over now. Just look at that gleam. Like miniature suns they are. It's 11 mini medals you've given me, thank ye kindly. And me word. Here's some of the booty I promised you. 4 medals, you get the thief's key. Here's some of the booty I promised you. For 8 medals, you get a Mercury's bandana. No minimum amount. Reaches 13, you'll have me maximum respect and a bunny suit to boot. Now, I can't really do anything with a bunny suit, but I have the Thief's Key, which means I think I can just get unlocked chests now. Yeah! And one of them is friggin' mini metal. Now the keys open this. I now get that message if something is locked for a different reason. Portrait of a beautiful queen. She's smiling radiantly out of the picture. So yeah, you can get some pretty interesting stuff by getting all the mini medals. Mercury's bandana. Plus 20 agility and 8 magical mending. And the same amount of defense as an iron helmet, so I have no excuse. And I also have 2 magical might. Better than not doing it, and there's not a good reason not to. Who'd have thought I'd sell that shining fruit for such big money, eh? It would cost me a pair of leather shoes. Hey, you're after one and all, are ya? Right, I sold to that weirdo bloke who lives at the bottom of that mountain, Zare Rocks. Wanna go after it? Just cross the bridge and follow the road east. Have a gander at the signs and you should be fine. What made the old fella pay so much for it though, eh? Marrowing. Don't roll your eyes, guys. Accessorize. Most male accessories are based on the warlike essence of aggressance. Get hold of some and away you go. Tough guy tattoo, raging ruby, and a mighty armlet. Ruby protection, utility bolt, and a rosary. Don't roll your eyes, oh, I already did that. Hats off to headgear. You can buy some of these hats in the shops, surely nothing surpasses the satisfaction of sculpting one yourself. Pointy hat, hunter's hat, ear cozy. Tricky turban, thief's turban, musketeer hat. Let me think. Where they found... Ah, okay. I think I can't actually go try to grind for that right away. Ooh. I think this was their... Yeah, that was their Celestrian statue. Considering the priest sold off all his priest stuff for friggin' drink money, I can see why the Celestrian left. Celestrian. Hey, yeah. Here they are. Okay, gonna fight some of these guys. Clawcerers. Too stunned to move, I'm too dripped out. Ooh, that hurt him. The odds are apparently decent. The werewolves and a Zoomini. Feel the burn. Tension will now increase with every strike. Well, too bad you don't get to take advantage of that. Lightning speed. Haha. You missed. And we're gonna do a little bit grinding on Closserers, because they can drop kitty litter. If I can get 3 kitty litter, I can get a really strong shield for this point in the game. Says it's common. There is also a later place where you can find it spawning naturally, but if I can get it now, it'd be really good. Not dropping as frequently as I'd want, but then again, that's only the 4th one I've killed total, so... the drop rates are always in multiples of 8 in this game, so... I think the highest possible drop rate is 1 in 8, so I shouldn't expect every single time to get one. They can also drop a rare staff, but that's a lot less common. Maybe the litter isn't too common either. At least I'm getting doubles. Hallucinating. And now you're dead. Turns out making me not know what I'm killing doesn't stop me from killing it. Who'da thunk? Let's explore around a little. Straight line chasers. Ooh, triples. Didn't work. Ugh, you stole my MP. You little shit. Their hit chance is terrible, though. Bang! Ow. Rates might be even lower than I was expecting. Or I'm just getting really unlucky. Getting 3 of them would take me a while. I'll try to get 1 kitty litter, so I can make the kitty shield. And the cat shield, I'll just be a little more patient on. Corundum! Hey, maybe my next grind session, I'll grind against these guys so I can hopefully get them too. Okay, fighting them at night, chance for Dread Admirals, which is not as ideal. Didn't hurt. Still absolutely go out of my way to fight the cats, but... trying to hyper-focus them, it's not getting as fast as I was hoping for. I know I haven't been farming them that long at all, but... Ooh, crit. Crits are heavy now. Ooh, I leveled up. 5 skill points. 2 more. Next time I get skill points for spear or wielders, be able to get that. Hey, quack dealers! Welcome back in. I totally beat Leviathan. It was a little close, he had me low, but I got him. And now I'm at Dower Bridge. I was trying to grind for kitty litter to make a kitty shield. Oh, zombies! Let me try my new spear on you. Ow. Ow. I mean, it is doing more damage to them. These guys just have enough health that it essentially doesn't matter. No, one-shot that one. I guess I was just off a bit on the other one. It is somewhere between 20 and 30% bonus damage. Or maybe they're really buff and it's 50%. Man, those cat wizards are not spawning down here. Maybe they only spawn in the forests up here, for the most part. I was seeing a lot of them there. There's one. Or more. Let's find out. Nope, just the one. Rampages. That's great. Closserer, that's what they're called again. Bleh. The Celerattle. You look a little tense. Would you like to be part of a lamb kebab? Sure you would. Yeah. For someone who doesn't need to grind right now, because... as I said earlier, I got all the classes I have unlocked up to level 25 minimum. So, and most of the points for them ended up going into base stat upgrades. Ugh, these gross things. I'll stop to fight you guys for more kitty litter. Ooh, 4 of them. That gives me a decent shot. Dazzle! Oh, you failed to steal my MP. So did you. Ooh, crit. Block. Didn't work. Ooh, another crit. Oh, wow. Is that where all my luck's going? Into crits? I was hoping it'd go into friggin' item drops. It didn't. God damn it. I know there's an island a little later in the game, like once I get the boat, which isn't too long from now. I think I'm actually heading to the place where I get the boat. And there's an island I can go to that'll just spawn kitty litter. RNG never has the number you want, it's the desire sensor. They build it into every game. The more you want something, the less likely it is to drop. Like, I'm a Monster Hunter player. I know the desire sensor quite well. Like, I played old-style Monster Hunter before World. I know the desire sensor like the back of my hand. I am also pretty studied in statistics. I don't have a degree in it, but I study math for fun because I'm a weirdo. All these Moai heads. Ooh, triple. Math for fun you used to before college? I still do it sometimes, just cause... Ooh, 2? Ah, he's banging me! Dang, my accuracy's way down because I'm hallucinating. Dang it. Kaboom! But not enough MP because you're dumb. I'm already hallucinating. I guess you reset the timer on it, maybe. Although whenever I did that, it didn't work. Crit. Oh! Oh, that's interesting. So in a lot of games, a critical hit bypasses the hit-miss odds, but not in this one. That's interesting. Like, in games like, what comes to mind first is XCOM. It actually, it'll check your critical hit rate before it'll check your accuracy, and if it's a crit, it'll just not check your accuracy. And that's why a very large percentage of low accuracy attacks will end up being crits. So if you actually look at the number spread, and that's a statistics thing. For XCOM that I learned is like, the reason that it seems like you get crit behind full cover in XCOM all the time, that's why. Like, if you're hitting full cover, it's probably because they had a high enough crit chance. That's why? That's why. This is why when you feel like there's no way they'll hit me and then they crit you, it's because the crit odds bypassed the accuracy odds. But this game doesn't do that, and that's interesting. And that's something I think, well, depending on the game, a lot of older games, especially ones that were D&D inspired, would actually have your accuracy determine your critical chance. Like, an attack that would miss couldn't crit, whereas an attack that was guaranteed to hit was one that would crit, depending on your accuracy rolls. This, a work in progress. Came here to meet old man Mason. He's supposed to be a dab hand at making statues. Not around though. A waste of time. If only there was something here that would give me some kind of clue about where he's gone. Now there's a... Could you even call that an axe, really? Cheer up, cheer up. Statue of a beautiful bird with its wings spread wide. Lots of large rocks stacked on top of one another. Vacuum bells. A lump of horse manure. Diary on the desk. And Gathel picks it up and begins to read. It was an eternity ago. I told my poor sweetheart I'd be back in 5 years and then set off on my travels. All I cared about was learning to work stone. 5 years passed in the blink of an eye, but I barely noticed. When I finally made it back home, it was only to find out she'd gone and married another man. Ugh, that was an eternity ago, though. An old man now that was back in my younger days. Heading north to Zare Rocks. Won't be long now till it's all over. Doubt I'll be back at this hut again. Yeah, there was a hint where he is. I'm gonna go friggin' check on that. Hey, you have a 3D model. Ranger is a wild warrior, lives on as one with nature. Only one with a gentle heart can become a ranger. Abilities Mercy and Soothsayer mastered, he can communicate with the very hearts of monsters. Smell of the city, traveler. Does one far from nature such as yourself wish to follow the path of the ranger? Yes. May it be so. I am Oddval. I'm a true ranger. It's not possible to become a ranger without knowledge of ruggedness. Present to you a small challenge. The worst class? Arguably, but I'll still level them for the stats. Toxic Dagger is your friend. Use it to envenomate 3 Hocus Chimeras. Venom alone must cause them to expire. No matter your vocation, Toxic Dagger may be used only with a short blade. With the courage to do this, traveler? Maybe so, you're with a good heart. Acquiesce to the quest, Ranger Changer. The trick to this is, try to use a weak-ass dagger. Alternatively, you could, if you were late in the game, you could just switch a character to a very low-level class, have them do that, and then just, like, defend all turns with the rest of your party. Just wait for the Envenomate to eventually kill. Oh, Bomb Rock. Swap to a mage and stuff, yeah. Pick something with really low strength. Though if you get your level too high, even a mage might pull it off, though I think even a fully kitted out... Even if you got, like, Gladiator and Warrior fully maxed out, I think mage still isn't gonna have that much strength. Though, to kill a Hocus Chimera might be possible. Them is a stone. See before you the work of an old fool called Mason. May it stand forever as a testament to all that I knew and loved. Hell is this thing? That's a regular Chimera. No, that's a Hocus. I forget the regular ones are the blue ones. Fierce Fire. Ow. I think you technically don't have to come here at all. Because I think the first time I played this game, I didn't... No, I think Ranger was one of the few quests I did discover on my own. I did manage to... the few extra classes I managed to unlock on my own the first time I played this. I think it was just that and Paladin, because the other ones are kind of tricky. Let me actually go back to Dower Bridge, because I have enough mini medals for another tier of that. This can be an utter pain. Yeah, like, Elementalist, I definitely can do. That one's just like, the higher level you are, the easier it's gonna be. If you're at the level where you can break Metal Slime defense, you can totally do that. Gladiator is a little tricky, especially for a solo run like this. I actually don't know if I can get Gladiator solo. Just because slimes run away if you're at full tension. Oi there, I be Captain Max Medlin, swashbuckling seafaring, yeah. Brought me some of me beloved mini-medals. Man of me word, here's some of the booty I promised ya. Bunny suit. H-Zine, you'll have me maximum respect, and a Jolly Roger jumper to boot. Yeah, I can't really do anything with this bunny suit, I don't think. Yeah, female characters only. can at least go... I did already get the Thief's Key from him, which is the most important thing to get from him. Shame I can't wear it, yeah. That lets me get... I already have an agility ring. But there's also one at Port Lafon. Pink Pearl. What's so pink about it? Jelly gem with a rose color. I like this extra agility. Warrior doesn't have a ton of agility, so supplementing it like this so that my evasion chance and my chance to hit are still really good is good for me. Although admittedly, I got it pretty high from leveling Minstrel some more. Hey, I also have Nose for Treasure. Is there even an inn in Dower Bridge? Yes, there is, down there. Hello, you drunk. Actually, you know what? No, I don't have that ability unlocked. I actually can equip daggers as I am now. I'd have to switch to something that wants to use daggers so I can unlock that ability. Because I want to get Ranger just for the stats on it. Because that'll help me in... The further I get into the game, the more that's going to help me. Yeah, 6 gold. Highway robbery. Do come again. They only have 2 beds in this entire inn, but they'll still charge you 24 gold if you try to have 4 people. No, I can't go up on that. Yeah, I don't have the key to unlock that. I don't remember how to get the other key. It lets you start getting doors open. The Thief's Key just helps you get chests open. What does this say? West here lies Dower Bridge, south lies Xerox and Bloomingdale. Should kill these guys. Hope to get kitty litter. Bang. There's not much to say about killing Clawcerers. They're not tough or anything. Especially when it's just one and I'm faster than them, so I one-shot them and then the fight ends. The enemies is head up to their rocks. I should just give up on this statue lock and go somewhere else. I figured I should mention it to you. Ooh. Metal Slime Knights, but they don't work like actual metal slimes. They're just slime knights. They're just slime knights, but slightly stronger. These are called the Heights of Loneliness. Just notice that. Ooh, Seed of Deafness. Two more deft. Oh, slime just waiting at the end of the drawbridge. Die. These guys actually have decent defense, considering I'm only doing double digit to them. I'm doing triples to everything else. They don't have the health to back up that defense, though. That's odd. Heights of Loneliness level 3. Peculiar Sculpture. I can't claim that that's an inaccurate description. Zambambarinos. Grenades. I don't trust them. Though I think in this game, they can only explode at full tension, so it's not too bad. Rock Bomb Shard. Alright. You receive an actual fucking bomb. Good luck. Oh. Oh, sweet, bag of kitty litter. Torma, one of those will let me make a kitty shield, 2 more of those will let me make a cat shield. Once I get off this mountain, I'll go do that. Okay, that's cut my grind down considerably. Howdy do? Hey, Vintage. Got a little farther into 9. I'm on a mountain. Some statue builder went up here for some reason, I'm not sure. I use a spear now. Progress, yes indeed. Another mini medal. And Hocus Chimera. Even though I'm doing a localization team got here and ran out of steam. These are the Heights of Loneliness. Tree face, really? Ah. Okay, so I'm pretty sure they ran out of steam 8 games ago when it came to that, because most Dragon Quest enemies are like, they've been around since the start. He's even more an institution than Final Fantasy enemies are. Ooh, golems. Stone golem. These guys have health. They ain't got any hands, though. They just miss. Gathel examines the stone. I am Mason, champion of the chisel, sculptor of 1,000 statues. I grow old and fear I have little time left before I shuffle off this mortal coil. Even in SMT and Persona enemies? I'd say it's older than SMT, because original... Yeah, Mason, he is a stonecutter, yeah. You missed out on the little girl named Jonah who could summon a whale god. Sculptures I leave behind on this mountaintop will be my final works. There's stone golems guarding the stone shrine. Oh, too stunned to move, I'm too cool. Sort of looks like a person. This place is literally all stone golems. No other enemies are spawning. That's funny. Ooh, you build intention? I guess he built this staircase himself. Wow. Hocus Chimeras. But yeah, Dragon Quest is older than SMT. So, Dragon Quest has held on to its creatures longer than SMT and Persona have held on to their shared demons or shadows or whatever they call them in each one. And the original Dragon Quest was on the Famicom. Level up. 6 HP, nice. Focus Chimera. It's just a Chimera wing. No skill points this level. That's a little sad. I was hoping to get that last spear skill. Multi-thrust can be really strong. Depends on how family-friendly they want to be. That makes sense. Heights of Loneliness level 7. Who the hell is that? There's just a guy here. That's not Mason. Mason's old as hell. I can't go on. I can barely see for exhaustion. Dungeons, deserts, the deep, all places I've explored. Is this be the final resting place of Christopher Collapsus? Never change, Dragon Quest. Never change. If anyone can hear me, some special medicine, please. Collapsus's call. I'm out of a tight spot at the heights of loneliness. I don't have any special medicine on me, but I can craft it later. Gold bracer. This is my grave, my final place of rest. Here I shall share eternity with my long-lost and dearly missed past. Aw, that's sad. Oh. No, I remember this now. Xerox, so-called because it's... Yes, I can teleport here. It's Zir, but carved out of stone. That should be a young woman. She's smiling happily. Statue in the shape of a building. Doesn't look like it's possible to go inside. Yes, we were at the town of Zir earlier in the game. Statue in the shape of a building. Doesn't look like it's possible. Yeah, I think they're actually using the same assets, even the back door there. Beautiful statue of a guardian. He didn't mark its name, though. Interesting. Old woman looking into a well. Well-made stone. Doesn't look like it's possible to go inside. Okay, I can tell it's recolored assets, because when I'm moving, you can see just a little bit. There's a small amount of the pixels around the entrance to the, like, carved-out tree there that's still tree color. You can see it just a bit. It's just gray now. Yeah, you can see it a little easier when I'm closer, because it's bigger. They messed up slightly. Several women enjoying a good gossip together. I think I wasn't actually supposed to come here yet. But I did regardless, and I can now zoom here, so it's not a big deal. There's a small boy having fun running about. Salesperson standing at a counter and yawning with boredom. Statue of a cat. So realistic, it looks like it might get up and run away at any moment. Skinny-looking man. He looks as if he's being dazzled by the beauty of the tree. Great big tree made of stone. Beautiful large bird with its wings spread wide. Beautiful statue of a dragon. Lump of lamb's wool. 2 gold coins. Ah, see, back in his time when he remembered, one hell of a Mona Lisa, innit? Sure seems that way. Hey, this is the only house you can go into. Fitting. This is the house he probably remembers the best. Or remembered, he is dead now. Why, this one's even got all the insides carved out properly as well. Feel this place, someone's left no stone unturned and turning everything to stone. Hang on, Ingethel. Having a backflash. Have we seen all this somewhere before? Went somewhere like this a while back, somewhere with a gymongous tree bang slap in the middle of town. Who are you? What are you doing here? Every single rock here was carved by Mr. Mason, you know? He did it all on his own, he really stretched himself. Took him years and years to make this village, and then, just when he'd finished it, dropped down dead. What a way to go! A very frugal man, but in the end he indulged in a beautiful fruit that he'd slurped chased in Dowerbridge. It was his one extravagance ever. You know what he told me as he ate it? Said this place was all he had, so it was his wish that it would always remain and never go squishy. Goo squishy. Ever since he gave up the goose, there it is, a goon! I've been hearing that petrifying noise ever since. Thank you, slime. Statues of a couple with plates of food in their hands seem to be getting ready to eat. Both of them have somewhat sad expressions on their faces. Book called Golden Hero Silver Sage. Many silver items start out as silver platters. Sorry, you'll have to figure out where to find them for yourself. Golden axe, golden platter, and a silver cuirass. Recipes for filigree mask and gold mail. He just had that in his rock place. Who are you? You are not Mason, intruder. How'd he get in? In through the window? You will know the wrath of Garthgoyle, Guardian of the Rocks. Can I handle this? Garthgoyle. Okay, I deal damage. He builds tension. And then attacks for 1. I think I've got this handled. Yeah, I think I'm gonna be okay. Think of his magic barrier. Resistance to spells increased. Giant foot. Kabuff. Ooh. That'll make this take a little longer. Gargoyle. Yep. The good thing is, his buff spells are gonna not last as long. Because he's taking multiple turns. Ooh. Ah, that one actually hurt a bit. Okay, if he ends his turn on buffing, then I think I'll block those turns. I mean, on tension raising. Then I'll block for the next one just in case. Yeah, Leviathan hit me harder than this. A little tense there, bud. You need a massage. This is called a spear... Actually, no. You ever heard of acupuncture? This is like that, but way less precise. Yeah, see? There we go. Yeah, that was not... That wasn't too bad. Leviathan gave me more trouble than that. Treasure chest? Terrible tattoo. Stone me. The flap was that? Didn't have to give me the woodies. I'll let you now. Hey, Ingethel. I think that old man was... like, yes, you are stone. Good job. Now can you tell me which one of these the paper is? Which one of these fingers is my middle one? Okay, so now I get to explain... Okay, satanic stick-on design with an ominous odor about it. That is a hint. Ominous odor should tell you, gives you a little hint. This item is cursed. And if you put it on, you can't take it off. And on top of that, you have a random chance to lose your turn. Every turn. I owe you an apology, laddie. Looks like that guardian fellow appeared when I ate that funny fruit and made a wish for my work to be kept safe. That wasn't what I meant by keeping it safe at all. Anyway, thank you. Now my little friend can relax again at last. Couldn't go back there, so I recreated my beautiful lost hometown here in Zare Rocks. Place is just a replica, you see. Dream of an old fool who hoped he could bring back his lost love. Now, Petra, lass. Now I can come home to you at last, to my hometown of Zir. Actually, Petra's still alive. Wait, I'm not ready to go on. Obtained a fig. You got the pear. It's supposed to be an apple. Boss's village is a split image of that Zare place where we heard the song about the White Knight. So Zare was Mason's hometown. He spent years sweating blood, sweat, and tears to build the replica of the place. Ugh. That all makes sense now. No, it doesn't. How the flip was that supposed to win his girlfriend back? Really don't get mortals. Ah, they're trolleys, a lot of them, if you ask me. I wouldn't claim his idea was smart. You know how hard it is to build that shit? Yeah, he spent years doing this. He came up to a mountain because it's the only place with enough rock to do it. Be way easier to just go back to Zir. Yeah, this is a friggin' boat to, actually... Did he have money? How is he getting food up here? He had to have spent a lot of time here, and where was he getting food if he was doing that? Anyway, I can teleport back here if I so desire, so I can get Christopher Collapsus. Let me see about making some special medicine for him. Eating rocks like the Gorons, I guess. Friggin' I guess. I gotta do a little crafting. Yeah, give me a special medicine. Or a whole bunch of preserved foods? Maybe. Give me a kitty shield. I already bought the light shield because I knew that was my limiting factor. Kitty shield. When I get 2 more litter, I can turn the kitty shield into a cat shield. Catty shield. Now, catty shield is very strong at this point in the game, but grinding for litter for that long sounds not fun. Two less defense, but an extra 0.5% block chance. Probably worth it. Fucking... Blocked ban reported. Fucking hate that shit. It's like, I don't know, if someone has banned one of those before, just, I feel like they should give up at that point. Like, for God's sake. Do they think I'm gonna change my mind about that kind of shit? They're getting smart about not getting picked up by automod. By like getting around anything that any like link bans by like not putting the actual link into it. Something on my lips are pungent freshness. Oh, wonder of wonders, I can move my fingers again. My eyes, I can see. Huh? Oh, it was you? I was convinced I'd been saved by some kind of miraculous being for a moment there. You were. Come again? Don't worry. Forever in your debt. I don't know how to... Oh yeah, please take this map as a token of my gratitude. Treasure map called Granite Tunnel of Woe, Level 1. The place it leads to. It's just west of Stornway. If you're unsure how to read the map I gave you, I should be delighted to instruct you. Covered my strength a little, I intended to send the map. Please come and see me whenever you wish. The Collapsus's call quest has been transgressed with finesse. Bam bam. Bah. Peruse a treasure map. Simply select treasure maps from the items section in the menu. Choose a map from the list, opens it on the top screen by selecting Go Treasure Hunting. Vital you do actually open it properly, of course, otherwise you won't be able to find the place in question. Press the A button to make a great discovery. And the map I've given you lies just west of Stornway. Good luck, fledgling explorer. You know what? Let's go do that. Top screen when you're out in the field. You won't see them if you're in a town or cave. Just a bot that sends messages on different account. Just a bunch of people who want your data. Yeah. I mean, I'm sure at least half of them are actually trying to sell view bots. Should be... be close, because that's the thing. Aha! Spotted a grotto! Granite Tunnel of Woe, level 1. I don't know if I ever did these on my own. Earthen Warrior? Like earthenware. Heh, you missed. Even when you didn't miss, you still didn't do shit. Ooh, the OCD can begin, because I'm gonna absolutely try to fill out the whole map. If you watched my Chrono Trigger playthrough, you know how obsessed I get with that. Okay, that's the next level, but let's explore more, look for treasure and such. Explodes. Aha! Your guns are no match for my shield. And that one you just missed. Ah, yes. Steel armor can best bullets. Actually, it can. The old school bullets, it absolutely can. I've been convinced the viewbots were fake anyway. Maybe, but there's people who do viewbot and do them and they get banned for it. Because the viewbots don't actually talk in your chat. Which means it'll be really, really friggin' obvious. Ah, these bastards. A magus. Congratulations, it's a corpse! I don't know where that came from. Not doing it again. Here we have a knight. Restless armor, they're called. Rocket Slime has convinced me they're supposed to have a tail sticking out of the back. I still feel like something's missing from the back. Like, it's so empty. Oh, there's no treasure at all. Maybe there's only treasure at the bottom. Things I like to say is some of the people responsible for buying things at work. I have to have a few, preliminary questions. I won't ask where specifically, but what kind of place do you work at? I presume it's some kind of shop, but even being slightly specific might help. You know, might give, the context required for us to enjoy this story with you. Ow. Okay, explodes can actually cause me some damage. Noted. If, you know, they breathe fire on me, which they don't all— oh, that's a lot of them. If they just do that, it's not a problem. Place at school that's like a production space. Ah. That is, stop at the damn max. Fuck out with the wireless shit. The automatic light switches. Yeah, if you buy— I'm gonna be honest, if you buy an Apple piece, if you buy— it's still a PC, but if you buy a Mac, you're scamming the shit out of yourself. Like, oh, you'll never get a virus. Yeah. You know why? Because Apple's proprietary shit on all their software means building a virus for Mac just isn't fucking worth it. And also, no one goddamn uses them. It's like... Oh, and you want to know why there's no games on Mac? Because Mac, like, charges you shit to even use their software to release it on that. And then, after they charge you, like, half the time it's not gonna fucking work. Only used for video and audio editing, you're sure? I don't know, there's dumb people who scam the shit out of themselves by buying a Mac thinking it'll let them play video games on it. And then they can't. Like, if you want to be the cool computer guy who doesn't have a Windows PC, get a Linux. Because moving stuff over to Linux actually works. Like, Linux isn't an asshole about letting you make programs for their stuff that lets their stuff work. Linux wants you to buy them. I have to imagine this is procedurally generated. Considering... Oh, here's a chest. Glebe and Grote. Money. Don't use them for games. The problem is nobody knows how to use them nearly as well as a PC. Yeah, it's almost as if one of those is a lot more intuitive to use as well. Rivet launcher. Ow. Ooh, there's a boss. It's... The fuck is that? Amount of shit you're like, we have a Mac, but instead of just gonna rip out the cords and plug it into your laptop. Yeah, like... Most clients do it anyway. Yeah. The hell are you? Equinox. I get it. Nay, nay, how dare they seal me away? I am Equinox. I cannot be stabled, none shall fetter my might. The heavenly palace is where I make pasture. The world is mine to gallop freely across its inhabitants, merely my grooms. Those abortive creations, the mortals ride roughshod of the realm beneath. Nay, they must be destroyed. Equinox. It's faster than me, but not faster than my shield. And one action per turn, so... Ooh. Nope, no, oh god. I'm fucked here. Coup de grace. Okay, yeah, no, this thing's fucking murdering me. Critical claim. Wave of panic. Didn't work. Ow. I used to drive a Pontiac Torrent, which was just a fancy Chevy Equinox. Defense decreases a little, agility decreases a little, weakening wave. Attack decreases a little. Defense a lot, agility a lot. Okay, so he's not so fast. Alright, so... This thing is purely, it's statistically stronger than me, is its thing. I just need to be here way later in the game to fight it. Like, if it's doing that much physical damage to me, I'm not in a good way to fight that thing. Like, even with healing, I don't think I could have done that. Need to get good? I mean... really don't think any amount of strategizing would help me fight that thing as I am now. Even without my stuff lowered, it's still doing too much damage for me to comfortably fight it. And then once it lowers my stats, which I'll see if I have any way to defend against that, do those count as spells? I'm really hoping so. If they count as spells, I'll tear it apart once my defense is high enough to protect against that thing. Ooh, crit. Because if those count as spells that I can reflect, then I'll be able to decrease its stats by a ton as long as I keep my shield blocking up. Unless it has the Abbot's AI, where it can detect on a dime whether I have that up and will just refuse to use those skills. Though, if that's why I need to get my defense way higher. Which, this is not, like, a good grinding spot or anything. The only thing I'm fighting are explodes, because they're literally too fat to get around. The Bastards. I'm pretty sure I'm also on the cusp of being fast enough to deny it a second action per turn. Because it wasn't always taking 2 actions, and I think that's based at least slightly on agility for some enemies. Or maybe that's just... it gets a turn and a half per turn. I have hiccups, sorry. Rock Bomb Shard. Bless you? Yeah, I guess that works. And I can come back to that grotto at any time. The grotto disappears if I fold the map up, but that's fine. I can come back there whenever I really want to. Coagulant. Let's go check on Real Zir. See if we can hear from Petra. Zir, the scary white knight, Rui Bal Black, but it's all peaceful again. Tall village made a stone at the top of a mountain looks like an exact copy of this place. A likely story. May not be as sophisticated as you traveling types, but I wasn't born yesterday, you know? Yeah, I wasn't trying to make fun of you. I was trying to tell you about an incredible thing I saw that was fucking weird. I'll ask Petra about it. Gosh, you met Mason, you said. He's built a stone replica of Zir at the top of a mountain? Very exciting story, dear. What I told you about Mason anyway? Mason. Oh, that takes me back. A young man by the name of Mason who used to live here in Zir. He was my first love, in fact. All ended in tears, though. He went off to perfect his stonecraft and never came back. No, he did come back 5 years later. Huh? Yeah. How would you know that? Because he wrote about it. Felt completely and utterly betrayed. I kept waiting and waiting for him much longer than anyone with any sense would have done. Yet, you say he's gone to the effort of making a stone replica of Zir? I find that very hard to believe. Doesn't make sense. He threw away Zir just like he threw away me. He didn't care a jot about us. Besides, even if it's true, it's too late now. You can't turn back time. Yeah, even if it doesn't fix anything, which of course it doesn't, that doesn't mean you could just call me a fucking liar. That's the only part of this I'm mad about, that you just choose not to believe me. Like, who told you about Mason? Yeah, what part of I met him do you just refuse to believe? He totally could have just walked here, did not have to build a whole stone replica. Actually, no, he can't walk here. This is a different continent. Now, he did, in his diary, he mentioned he'd physically gone back at one point. That I think can't go back meant like he couldn't get the what he essentially gave up to go learn stonework. Yeah, walking was not an option. He could have maybe chartered a boat, but we don't know how much that would have cost him. But he did it in his youth to learn stone crafting. He got to here, so he must have had some means. At Bloomingdale. Ooh, slime. Enemy are too stunned to move. Kill one of them. Kill both of them. I wonder if these guys stack up to make a slime stack, or maybe even a king stack. Or just a king slime, I should say. Pink sanguinis and axolotls. Slime is frozen in fear, as he should be. Ah, god damn it. They have dodge chance. Ow. Ow. There we go. Crit ya. Whoa, what are you doing in there? That's my personal area. Ow. Aha! You guys suddenly become faster than me. I was outspeeding all of you a minute ago. Level up! 4 strength, 4 resilience, 5 max HP. Those are all your best stats as a warrior. And 5 skill points. There we go. Get your spear up, and then... I'll put just enough into Toxic Dagger that I can use that now. Smokin' Poker. Grade 9 Spear Proficiency. And Knifer. 3 points into Knife isn't gonna throw me off the rest of the game when I'm exchanging it for a ton of points into, whatever Ranger's special skill set is. What do we have here? Sleeping Hibiscus. Go take a little sleep, Hibiscus. Ah! They're really just chasing me. Ow. Go for the jugular. I need that. Reminds you of Wizard of Oz. I'm curious as to how. Moonwort bulb. Running through the sleeping flowers. I haven't seen that movie in a very, very, very long time. And I have not read the books. I know the books get fucking crazy. Na-na-na. It was the 30s, so they dumped asbestos on them. That's probably not a good idea in the long run, but what are you gonna do? Did you ever see Oz the Great and Powerful? People say it's not a very good movie. I liked it when I saw it, but that might be down to the fact that it's like I think it's actually... No, it's one of only 2 movies I ever saw in a drive-in. And in the armor shop, what you got? Warrior's boots. Themysciran footwear, frugal footwear, wizard wellies, acro boots, cowboy boots, hip boots, saintly sword. You only sell shoes? Scarecrow costume was also stuffed with asbestos, and the Tin Man had lead paint. Yeah, just everything used in the 30s was specifically to damage the health as much as possible in the long run. My son would carry on the family business well. He can't be helped, he just hasn't got the knack. Some of us have it, some don't. Don't know what he's on about. Your best foot forward. Shop-bought shoes aren't to be sniffed at. Who can argue with the class and quality of home-cobbled clogs? Hobnail boots, classy clogs, and stiletto heels. High heels and sorceress sandals. Platinum procedures. Goes without saying that platinum kit requires platinum ore. Scan the Bloomingdale area, you'll find some soon enough. Platinum sword, platinum platter, and platinum shield. Platinum headgear and platinum mail. Okay, so that's a bust on shoes. The only shoes he had were equivalent to what I already have. Go to the weapon shop. What you got? Cautery sword. Oh yeah, you can use this as an item to cast Frizz, I think. Battle fork. Fair-sized fork that makes short work of aquatic enemies. There's better poison needle. Fell a foe with a single stab if correctly aimed. I might pick that up. Oh wait, falcon knife earring might... Ooh. The falcon weapons, depending on the game, can be really, really strong. You only sell shoes here, Ingathel says to the shopkeep of a shoe store. It's an armor store, he even said it. I don't want to hear no, it's a shoe store. He called it the armor store. I don't want to hear none of that shit. Yeah, the Guardian of Bloomingdale. Now, there's another armor shop over here I'm guessing has the actual armor in it. Hello. You also have a light shield, platinum shield. Iron mask, warrior's helm, featherhead, circlet, cat ears, heavy armor, silver mail, just worse than heavy armor, tussless top. Excuses? I don't make any excuses. You're making excuses. Warrior's gloves. These have defense and deafness. That's pretty good. Warrior's trousers. As a little bonus to my defense. These give me a huge deafness buff and only a slight defense decrease, presumably. Platinum shield. I think that's actually just more defense than the kitty shield. Warrior's helm? Yep. Hey, Fish. How goes Dragon Quest? Hey, Techno. It's going well. I'm still solo up in here. Just got some new gear. Didn't have to use this card? Oh no. You have a cowboy hat? Damn it! I've seen the picture of it too! You put that picture in the Discord! Damn it. Alright, I apologize for making excuses. I'm sorry. Queer one, that Bloom girl from the mansion, nearly jumped out of her skin when she saw my dog. Does he wear fur and stick his tongue out all the time, she asked me. Well, is he the dog? That's what I told her, of course. You know what she said? Oh, nice to meet you, a dog. The yeehaw hat? Yeah. That girl sounds very sheltered and not in a healthy way. Actually, I don't know if there is a healthy way to be sheltered. Rode your bike 10 miles uphill both ways across the interstate for that hat. I know, it's written in. That's the only way you're allowed to buy a cowboy hat. Everyone knows it. Bird-related recipes are all about flurry feathers and crow's claws. Find some, you'll be the envy of your friends. Kestrel claws, kite claws, and a foul fan. Eagle wing and a feathered cap. Stuck a feather in his hat and called it macaroni. Marion was frail as an egg from the day she was born, poor dear. In all my years of nannying, I never saw one so sickly. She suddenly got better just recently. That old Mr. and Mrs. Bloom are looking down with a smile to see her well at last. Pair of cotton gloves. Now, okay. Techno, you might be able to pick up on what I'm putting down here. I feel like you of all people might. So we're in this town with one really, really rich girl who rarely goes out. And, she's, you know... she rarely goes out because she's kinda sickly. And we're here because we heard she might have a spare boat we could get off of her. Does that sound like anything you might find familiar, Techno, by any chance? Because that reminds me of something involving a long-nosed man wearing a hairnet. Swear you've heard something? The blatant size of it. Must be tons of loot in a mansion that big. What? Nothing. Yeah, no, I was just admiring the high-class properties here. There was some rich bloke who lived here in Bloomingdale, so I came to see how the other half live, you know? Gospel true, just having a butcher's. It's blinded though, eh? What a mansion. Got name of the Ark Island, but yeah? Syrup Village. But yeah, in friggin' One Piece, one of the early East Blue islands, when they recruited Usopp. It sounds just like the situation with Kaya. Walls are well solid, I'll bet. Yeah, I'll bet that's what you're here about. You know, Marion too, she lives in the mansion. She's rather peculiar. If I make friends with her, I shall probably get oodles of lovely presents. Now, I think that's where the similarities end for the most part. But that setup was too I think... Knew it was something you've seen? The Straw Hats met God Usopp. I think you mean Ghoti Usopp? Haven't seen One Piece in a while. It's good. It's on the... It says this is like the final saga of it, what they're doing now, which means probably 4 or 5 more years, at the rate he releases. In the harbor, my friend. Sure you didn't need me to tell you that. Correct. Oh, I have a 3D model again. Here's a fine specimen, don't you think? Ship used to rule the high seas from the lonely coast to the shores of Coffinwell. Pride of Bloomingdale, she's called. Ever since her owner passed away, she's been left to rot. He was a merchant, you know. Bit of a tycoon, truth be told. Used to work for him, you know. The ship's warden back then, employed by the fine folks up there in the mansion. Aw, damn, I thought this was the Apple store. Did you want to buy fruit? No, I wanted to vandalize the shit out of it. Because I was ranting about Max like an hour ago. That lad, you've been looking for a boat. So what still has need of the old girl? I speak to Miss Bloom up at the mansion then. Sure she'll oblige, she's an outrageously generous young woman. The doorman you ran into me at the ship, I'm sure I'll let you in to see her. Marion's her name. A lot of lore dropping left and right recently. Need to get back to reading it. I was like a year behind, but that's only about 30 chapters with his release schedule. Especially because he actually took a hiatus in the middle of it. But yeah, I caught up recently with the latest chapter and with beat the rat allegations. If you know what that means, then you're caught up. If you don't know what that means, then read all through. Bloom Residence, home of Bloomingdale's most munificent citizen, Miss Marion Bloom. Your friend of the ship's warden, you say? You're very welcome here. Do go in. Yeah, thanks. I wanted to talk to her about this boat. Apparently it's just sitting in the harbor. I don't know. I have money I could probably do. You saw that through a meme? Yeah, that's how most people are gonna see that. There's a statue. Wonder if Mason made that statue. Probably not. You're not hopeful? Hoping on getting into Miss Bloom's good books, I've been? At least a little bit. I just sent her recently. Now my dreams have come true. She's so generous, so wonderfully, wonderfully generous. Look at this, isn't it beautiful? Miss Bloom gave me this necklace as a symbol of our friendship, honestly. They decommissioned one of the old casino boats on the Mississippi. Oh, that's interesting. Good day to you both. What fun have you in store for me today? Marion, I mean, Miss Bloom, I thought something sweet might be nice. I baked you this delicious strawberry sponge cake. I do hope you like it. A spun cake? A gunge cake? Thank you. Yes, I shall have it set in one of our finest vases and put on display. Miss Bloom, it's a cake, not a... yes, yes, of course, as you wish. She's weird. Marionette? Yeah, I'm just gonna tell you you're 100% correct, Vintage. Marion, don't you want to know what I've got for you? What is it? Well, we girls prefer clothes to fatty old food, don't we? We're always wearing the same old ribbon, so I got you a new one. I don't want it. But why? It's real to be If I say I don't want something, I don't want it. My ribbon is the same as my one true friend's. It's perfect in every way. I should just replace it with something else. No, 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 no. Get out of my sight. I want nothing more to do with you. But Who are you? Are you a new friend? Maybe. I hear that boat's kind of just sitting there and you're the owner, so I was wondering if there was something I could do in exchange for you letting me have it. I have a great number of skills. If you have a monster problem somewhere, I can handle that for sure. Pleased to meet you. We haven't met before, have we? No? My ship? You'd like my ship? Certainly, you can have it. Take it away with you. Go wherever you please. Oh yes, you let me be your friend. You're not the same as the others. You can tell. What's the monster, is a horse? Hey, be quiet about that. She doesn't need to know. You've come from Marion, haven't you? Well, yes, I came to see you. I won't let you. No, 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 and no. Hate you. You're not my friend. I take it back. You can't have my ship. Get out. Miss Bloom, there's no need to get so angry. He came to... Yes, let's all kiss and make up. We can make up, can't we, Marion? No, no, no. I hate you, all of you. Get out, get out, get out, get out, get out. Until tomorrow then, Miss Bloom. Bye-bye. Looks like Miss Bloom is in one of her moods again. Think I'll stay out of her way for today. Oh, hello and goodbye, Miss Bloom. Yeah. A handful, eh? Any idea why she boiled over like that? She bolted totally out of the blue. Hey, not to touch her with a large pole, but if you can't patch things up, we won't get that ship. If there's anyone around here who knows how to get inside of good books. Swoopy. Yes, we just... She's lying there, not moving, and we just saw a ghost who looks almost identical to her. She doesn't seem to know very, very basic information. They say she very, very recently just suddenly got better, like stopped being sick. Using all those details together, and her name is Marion, because this is Dragon Quest and the name has to be a pun. I think you can probably put together. Pretty sure you've read a webtoon about that. Yeah. But you put all those clues together, I think you can figure out what's going on here. Especially because she said, you're here for Marion, aren't you? And she mentioned her ribbon is identical to her one true friend's. Now, how did she recognize I was a Celestial? That's a different question, but the name might be a hint. And she figured I was here for Marion. Let's assume for a second that ghost is who she's talking about. Marion, her one true friend. Well then, she sees a Celestial show up, and we often herald ghosts to the true afterlife. Here for Marion means I'm here to put her to rest. That's not the real... she's not the real one, she's something else. Oh, shocker. Sounded like she just completely flew off the handle, but you jumped out of your skin, didn't you? Oh, she was a quiet, sickly, gentle girl, but she seems full of beans and, well, not that gentle at all. Mind how you go around, Miss Bloom. Her mood swings are becoming famous around here. Even dismissed the entire household staff, you know, for no reason whatsoever. What's happened to them? I think they're all working at the inn now. It's all because of what you said to her. That's why Miss Bloom got so angry. How am I supposed to get by now? You're going to get you and the rest of us back in our good books, do you hear? Stop by asking your old nanny for some advice. Can you find her nanny? Lives in a house just across from the mansion. Yeah, I hear she works at the inn. This is a big-ass inn, wow. You got a whole-ass dining room. Yes, I did used to work at the Bloom residence, as it happens. Funny you should ask. What made me leave? I didn't have a choice, I was thrown out. Still remember what happened as clear as day. Miss Bloom was combing her hair one day and she looked so beautiful. I said to her, "You look just like a doll, Miss Bloom," I said. Her name is Marion, and she was upset by the phrase, "You look just like a doll." I wonder if that's related. Clearly flew off the handle and threw everyone out of the mansion. Not just me, everyone. Don't look a bit unusual, you say? Wouldn't be surprised if it was something to do with that shining fruit she ate. That's probably a worse part of it. Well, I'd be happy to tell you about it. It was when I was still employed as a chef at the Bloom residence. A very rare and exotic fruit was sent for in order to cure Miss Bloom's illness. Carries a veritable panacea. Sure enough, after she ate it, it was like she was a different person altogether. Fit as a fiddle. That she didn't eat anything at all, and she started to behave very strangely indeed. Sure, the fruit was to blame. That's a slight red herring. I'm quite sure. I don't think she used her little, desire to get better. Well, I think she wanted to get better, but it interpreted her desire in a slightly different way. You know the innies that take place every 4 years? You know there hasn't actually been an innie winner for ages? Well, because the man who was last awarded the Incredible Entertainer title disappeared, but no one surpassed him yet. Our inn here, the Flowery Beds, enters the innies every time. We only ever come away with second place. So frustrating. Hey, if any place deserves second place, it's here. Listen to her. Meow, meow. I mean, that's a sad meow, isn't it? Wonder why. Only we could understand what she was saying. Meow, meow. Meowser. Meowser, meow. Meow, 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 meow. Meow, meow, meow. Itty, please. Cat called Meowser in Bloomingdale is meowed to request at you. Meow. Acquiesce to the quest, help me out here. That's a good one. Meowser, meow, 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 meow. Meow, meow, meow. Meow, meow. Just like my cat. I can't understand what it's saying is the problem. Genius, Govs. The master plan. Can't go wrong, it's foolproof. Blimey, sounds like they're giving golden jewels and stuff away for free. They must be absolutely rolling in it. Very motivational hearing those meows. You snatch the little princess away and her old man will be tripping over himself to pay the ransom. What? Nothing. Nah, it was just... It figured it must be a fine family living in such a tiny drum, eh? No, actually, her dad's dead. Her mom, too. And no servants work there anymore. So your plan's already stupid. And I was dismissed. Me, the butler. 4 others who went to the maid, the cook, the ship's warden, and Miss Bloom's own nanny. Okay, so her nanny doesn't work at the inn. She's at her house, it sounds like. Possibly this one? I'd call this one a cross. Mayor Daff. Bloomingdale should live in luxury, surrounded by spice and elegance, not some shoebox. In a house like the Bloom residence, we just about do, and must work on befriending young Marion. Meow, meow, meow. Guess not. Try this one? They said across from. Maybe that's a mistranslation. Right, I was Miss Marion's nanny, bless her. I do miss the job, I must say. Goodness me, are you sure? She's locked herself in her room. Dearie me, that's an awful worry, but I don't know if I can help. I don't know if she'll want to see me. Since she got well, it's like she's a different person. She's very hard to handle now. She won't talk to us staff at all. I know it. Wait, there is someone she might listen to, I suppose. The toy maker. He made her a doll, you see. Did he now? She absolutely doted on it, bless her. Lives just next to the church. Yes, if Marion's having one of her temper tantrums, I should think the toy maker's our only chance. I see. I think I have a hint who the toy maker is. He's not in the back there, so... Hello, pleased to meet you. I'm Randolph. Used to be in my workshop once upon a time. I was a toy maker, you see. Getting on a bit now, you know. Retired a while back. Is that? I would make a doll for Marion Bloom. Goodness, how on earth would you know? Oh, you were talking to her nanny, I suppose. Yes, that takes me back. What in the name of the almighty did you get on to that subject? When Marion's being difficult, she shut herself in a room. Oh dear, that is a worry. Thank you for letting me know. I don't really know why, but Miss Bloom has always had a soft spot for me. Even when she'd banish the rest of her servants from the house, she would always agree to see me. Yeah, I'm thinking you might technically be her dad. What does that mean? Don't worry about it. Let me go over and see if I can't coax her out of her room again this time. Hello, Miss Bloom, it's Randolph. Marion, are you in there? Whatever's the matter, my dear, you haven't fallen ill again, have you? The door appears to be unlocked. Perhaps she's gone out somewhere. I'm coming in now, Miss Bloom. That's most odd. No sign of Marion or the doll I made her. What is this? This is a letter on the bed. Now let me see. Got the girl. If you want to see her again, you better bring all your dough to the cave up north. My goodness, this is outrageous. I mean, this spelling is just... I mean, we must raise the alarm at once. Miss Bloom's been kidnapped. Everyone, Miss Bloom's been kidnapped. She's not Bloom, is she? Sorry. Hello. Ah, something beyond that door then? Ooh, sounds like she unlocked it for me. Inscription on the gravestone. Behind every great man is an even greater woman, in loving memory of a dear mother and a faithful wife. In loving memory of a great man whose rare business talent brought fortune to this blooming dale. And who's this third one? In memory of my one true friend, may you rest in peace. That ghost was a splitting image of Marion, don't you think? What do you reckon's going on? You don't think something happened to little Miss Moneybags, do you? She is my one true friend. Ah, it's her. Marion, I presume? I'm Marion Bloom. This is my resting place. The poor girl who's been kidnapped is my doll, Marionette. My precious Marionette, who was given life by that mysterious fruit. Can even do that much, huh? I wasn't like the other children. I couldn't play freely outside. Marionette was my one and only companion. She was everything to me. We played together every day. I was really very happy, but as my condition worsened, I knew it wouldn't be long before the Celestians came to take me away. And then one day... We don't take you away, we help you leave when you need to. And if you don't need to leave yet, we can't force you to. Genuinely, it's kinda out of my hands if you don't want to go. One of the servants brought me a mysterious fruit that was thought to heal all ills. It was a beautiful golden color like the sun, but it was too late for me. I'd already given up hope by that point. It actually probably might have worked, though what it might have turned you into in the process, who can say? Sure that my life was already over, that nothing could save me, not even that fruit. Look, Marionette, isn't it pretty? Looks just like a star the way it sparkles, doesn't it? It smells... delicious. Why don't you eat it with me? I'd like to share it with you. Just imagine, Marionette. Imagine if you could walk and talk just like I can. I would be so happy. Only you could come to life so I could have just one true friend before I... The Celestians coming for me. The doll consumed the fruit And I'm guessing as she has some of that divine power within her, she could sense the divine power within me as well. You're Marion? You're my friend. So happy to be able to speak to you at last. Marionette, you're really... Why now, just when I am just not there. What do you mean? I am... Marionette, I leave everything that I own to you. All that is mine is now yours. I give you my life. People realize you're a doll, they won't let you stay here. You must pretend to be me. I hope you have a happy life as Marion. Live the life that I could not. Make lots of friends as I never could. Marionette made this secret grave for me so that no one would realize that she wasn't me. Noble Celestrian, it is all my own doing. I am the only one to blame. Please don't punish Marionette for this. I'm not punishing her, but I need that fruit back. It's too dangerous. Mortals just can't fuck with it, to be honest. Kind Celestrian, please help Marionette, help my one true friend. Let me get this straight. One of those figs has turned a lifeless little doll into a moody little madam? Now I've heard it all. Can't really turn a blind ear to a cry for help like that, can you, noble Celestrian? Well, I need the fruit back, too. Drop it all then, get to work. Got a doll to deliver from the crutches of doom. That one was a little tasteless. The crutches because she's, like, sick. I guess I'm not one to shy away from leg jokes. In the mayor, there are very few valuables left to the Bloom residence, because Miss Bloom just gives things away willy-nilly to anyone and everyone who claims to be her friend. Now Marion will be... I can't help my measly nest egg wouldn't come close to covering the ransom. Have you heard the news? Miss Bloom has been kidnapped, is what everyone's saying, unbelievable. Kidnappers are holding her in a cave just north of town, they've demanded a ransom to set her free. Hey, that is sweet. This guy's like, was actually just gonna give up something valuable. He's like, shit, this isn't worth enough to get her out. Can't believe it, Miss Bloom kidnapped. Alteration, why didn't I pay more attention to my guard duties? Yeah, actually, this is partially your fault. Even if she tells you to leave, you still should have probably been standing out front. Oh, I can sniff out a criminal as easily as it can chase his tail. Find him in no time. Come on, boy. Seek, seek. But this is sweet, like... Even though they were doing it for material possession, when she's in trouble, they are genuinely out here trying to help. And it's like, that... They could have gone a very cynical way with this story, and I like that they go a much nicer way with it. Like, that's... I appreciate that. That cave north of town is a ghastly place full of monsters. Think of poor Marion in there. Oh, it gives me the heebie-jeebies. Why we leave her on her own? Such fools, all of us. You, true to that saying, has Miss Bloom really been kidnapped? Yes, the kidnapping occurred. But above, if anything happens to her, I shan't be able to look old Mr. Bloom in the eye when we meet in the afterlife. Would normally ask, but please, you must help Miss Bloom if you can. Yeah, I'll go there and slap the shit out of both of them. Promise. %. I think that's 6% from skills. So platinum would be slightly better just for more defense. But rather than buy platinum, I'd rather grind out a Caddy shield, which I might do off-screen next time, like, after this. Now see about trying to unlock those other classes, too. Mytho reads a sign. Bad Cave, Fico Headquarters. Federation of Incredibly Cunning Kidnappers Organizations. Ugh, that spelling hurts. Mytho reads a sign. No admittance beyond this point. Fico people only. People with inquiries, please use the entrance around the front. Door's locked. More than one class for your character? Oh, yeah. At the start of the game, you have to start as a minstrel. But after I got to All Trades Abbey, and beat the All Trades Abbot, the Jack of All Trades, or in his evil form, the Master of None, then I unlock the ability to change my class, and there are 6 default classes, and there are 3, so I think there's actually 7 extra classes you can unlock. One of them is only in post-game, though. People with inquiries, this way, please. Keep your eyes peeled. Horrible monsters beyond here. Yes, and, every class... A lot of classes overlap the, weapon skills and even shield. So if you have points in shield that you put in warrior, that's... If you can put a shield on ever, you get those points still. But then every class has its own... tree here. I guess not really a tree. But these points apply forever. So you put points into that in classes you're not really going to use. Or always the highest level for a weapon or for like a weapon or for shields is the ability to use it as any class. What the blinking Nora are we going to do now? Sorry, Cub. Turns out the girl don't have no family or nothing. She's giving all the servants and that at the Evo, so ain't anyone around who's gonna know she's gone. Yeah, come to think of it, the place was a bit quiet. You plonker. We ain't done for yet. You sure ain't got family. There's gotta be one of them mates or something who'll turn up. Sit tight, solitaire, with the dough, you'll see. Yeah, sit tight, eh? Genius, Cub. Genius. I think I have to go through this way because it's still inquiries. Weaken beacons. Ooh, these guys are fast. They don't hit hard, though. I guess because maybe they have falcon feathers and they're how you make falcon gear. Kasap. Didn't work. Completely enthralled. Always thought you only pick one class, stay like that. It depends on the Dragon Quest game. I think in a lot of the older ones, you just pick a class when you're creating the character and they're stuck as that. But in this one, there's a whole class system. And without the class system, it would not be possible to solo this game, I'm almost positive. Welcome, please come in and beseat yourself. Rickety old chair here, sit in it. Yeah. Is this an overturned door? Take a seat and waits for the kidnappers to show up. Well, I heard someone walking back. Best to have a butcher's. What are you doing here? Oh, you ain't got a ransom, have you? How much is it? Well, welcome to our humble hideout. Not much to look at, but you know, we ain't the lucky ones. Don't tell me. Reckon I got a pretty good idea who you are. You're Bloom's... You're top notch anyway, ain't you? A real eyebrow hero, eh? Diamond, I knew she was worth kidnapping. Don't worry, young lady's in good health. We ain't laid a finger on her. Best not have. Oh, I'd bring a girl out here, would you? You wouldn't mind just bearing with us a sec? No, certainly. Oh, what's taking so long, eh? Yeah, Gav, we've got a bit of a problem, Gav. Or is it? She got away. Bird's done a runner. You what? Like, if the ransom was, like, something I could afford, I might have paid it to just skip having to kick the shit out of both of you. Because honestly, I don't care that much. Standing on the wrong side of it. Damn it. Forgot this game does that. Pico, kidnapping with a smile since last month. Ooh, mini medal. 12 gold. No mittens except for personnel's what have to do with the stash. A stash of 12 gold. Cell's bars have been prized apart. Jesus. You were right here before, right under me nose. Where she got to, eh? Door's locked. Unlock it. Yep. Do that, and... just do some of this. Mini metal. Medicinal herb. Medicinal herb, 12 gold. Warning, horrible monsters might get you down the end of the cave. Tell you what, because I can now get in here without having to slide through that, I'm gonna go to an inn and rest. Now that door's unlocked, I don't have to worry too much. What's this over to the right? Might it be something? Ooh, there's some items. I think that might be... Yep, platinum ore. I can make platinum gear using some of that. Let me actually check what all I'd need to make that platinum stuff. Like, for example, platinum headgear. Iron mask, Hephaestus's flame. I don't know where to get that. Platinum mail, you need gold mail. Gold mail, you need silver mail. Which, I don't even know where to get silver mail. I could have zoomed back once it... I went over there anyway. Whatever. It doesn't change anything, really. And how much do you charge? $8 gold? Ugh. Theft. Theft of my personal belongings. Probably save real quick, too. Oh, Almighty One, O Guardian of Bloomingdale, may you both watch over Marion, whatever she may be. Wherever she may be. Yeah, it's fun. You can get on top of here, but there's nothing really here. It's fun they let you. I have a confession to make. Saving log. Do not turn the power off or remove the DS game card. Heavily recorded your adventure log. Continue. Yes, I do. Actually, what do you sell? You... no healing. Actually... oh yeah, soft words actually heal. Let me get some superior medicine off you. Yeah. I just was hoping that would open the ability to, like, rearrange stuff. Honestly, if I have to heal, like... if I have to heal, like, almost 600 HP in a single fight, I'm probably gonna lose that fight anyways. I suppose, yeah, closer to almost 500. I'd probably lose that fight anyways, so... having just all superior medicine up in here... in one strong... probably for the best I do it like this. I don't remember how this boss fight I'm about to go to works. I think I remember what the boss fight is, I don't remember the mechanics of it. Like, if it's all magic or if it's all physical, I do not recall. I know this isn't the boss that gave me the trouble the last time I tried to do this kind of run on my own time. Ain't nowhere to be seen. You doing here? Gotta have a look, have you? Watch your back then. Say there's a deadly monster down in the depths of this place. White bird like I ain't gonna stand a chance. Blooming heck is a disaster. Caution, proper horribleness at bottom of steep slope ahead. You have been warned. Hunter mechs have come back looking for them slimy little metal fellas. Watch out, they ain't too friendly. Yeah, there's metal slimes down here. Good adventurers go left, and from where Ngathel is facing, this is left. Aha! Ooh, a Hephaestus flame. How do I get more, though? One isn't enough for what I need. See, treasure up there. Just a little blue treasure, though. Vial of mystifying mixture. Oh, you scared of me, huh? Little bitch. Keep running. Ah, yeah, metal slime stacks are what they have down here. Metal medley, they're called. And it ran away immediately. That's how metal slimes work. They just have a very high run chance. Set of plain clothes. Alright, Hunter Mechs. It is funny that, like, Hunter Mechs hunt them, and Hunter Mechs... violent slashing. I mean, yeah, it was violent, but, yeah, you're dead. Come on, the melody of metal. Yeah, it just ran away immediately. They have, like, even higher run chance, it feels like. Come on, you stack of bastards. Now, this one actually tried. I missed, though, and then it ran away. God damn it! It's no different than if it just runs away, turn, run. Turn, run. Turn one. Blah. Gold. Come here, you little bastard. Thing is, if it runs in 2 turns anyways, I'm not... even if I had hit it, they have such high defense, I wouldn't have been able to kill it anyways. It's just not gonna happen. I think they have around 8 hit points, but you're lucky if you do 2 damage. That's how they decided metal slimes work, but they drop like thousands of experience points. Block. 1. Curve Frizz. Ow. Damn it. This one's fighting back. Ow. Ooh, crit. Got his ass. 12,000 experience points. Level 30. Goddamned right. 5 skill points. Start putting stuff into the courage tree. Get my natural resilience up. Make me more durable when I switch off this class. I don't want to pick up strength just yet, but I also won't be able to get it this stream, I'm sure. Even the bowels in the darkened murk, there in the mire doth Tyrantula lurk. Heed my warning, traveler and friend. When Tyrantula appears, your journey doth end. Maybe your journey doth end. Raving lunatic. Sam. Ow. Die. Suffer for your crime. Yes, my initial guess of 8 hit points was off. It's closer to 3 or 4. Yeah, sometimes they'll just run first turn. Which I guess is how they get around the, because this game has enemies out in the overworld instead of just random encounters, that's kind of how they do the, it's rare to be able to fight them. Like, the RNG is whether or not they'll actually fight you. Though they still have a high flee chance even if they bother to fight. Another mini-metal, I'm getting a couple of those. Alright, what do you want to do, Claude Luchador thing? Riptide. That's a great name. Ooh, that hurt. That didn't. Get his ass. Gold. Gold coins. Whoa. Gold. It's called the Bad Cave. Gonna do some saves before I go deeper into areas from now on. Okay, I was smart there. Anything over here? No. Anything over here? No. Okay, it waits until I talk to her. Gonna save here then. Oh, hello. Marionette? How do you know my real name? Made some charming new friends. One of them has a beard and the other one has a mask and is called Gov. Only, I wasn't having much fun playing with them, so I decided to go for a walk. You want to walk too? You're strong as shit, by the way. Oh, hello, who are you? Nice to meet you too. You're very interesting looking, aren't you? Will you be my friend? Oh, no. Oh, that's not as bad as I thought what might happen. I thought he was gonna eat her and gain the fruit power. Marionette doesn't so much as twitch, but she doesn't have nerve endings, so... Okay, let's just save state again here. Tyrantula draws near. Okay, now that I see this thing, I think I remember how it works. Resistance to adverse effects is decreased. Venom Missile. Ow. Okay, so that doesn't count as a spell. But you were enthralled by me, because I'm cool. To know any right fuck. But I can't block it. Weaves a wicked web. Tangled up in sticky ow. Yeah, no, I remember this fight now. So the status effect fights, in a normal game, these are nothing. In a solo run, these are fucking impossible. Because sometimes you're just gonna get locked out of getting a turn for several turns in a row. So, yeah. And Magic Mirror doesn't help me. Yeah, and I don't think there's even any resistance to that. Wall of Light, yeah. But Eerie Light isn't a spell, so it doesn't matter. And it's faster than me. Yeah, I think this is one of those fights where I'm just gonna have to be statistically stronger than the damn thing. Nice crit. That is a huge point in my favor. Try? Oh, my shield actually works on that. That worked, actually. Block. So yeah, okay, no, I actually have a chance of doing this. In Rage, she only has eyes for Ingathel. I didn't mean to normal attack. Rage subsides. It's like, it's doing slightly more than my normal attack, and I'm not using my MP for anything else. Nah, damn it. Sometimes you're just gonna get caught in a loop. Hey, I got a really unlucky loop right at the beginning there. Damn, it's got me again. That Venom Missile sucks. Damn it. Yeah, that is the big problem with a solo run, is these enemies who will do stun, who have stun abilities. In a normal run, it's not nearly as big a deal, because, well, obvious reasons, you have multiple people But here I've got to really fucking get lucky. Yeah. If I can win, it would take me goddamned forever and I'll run out of healing items. So, we're going to call it here. I'm going to grind off screen. I'm just gonna have to outstat it, frankly, because there aren't any abilities that'll let me ignore being immobilized or anything like that. So I'll have to get lots of armor and stuff, because I think that Venom thing is doing physical damage. Yeah, I'll have to up my stats, probably unlock more classes. I'll do that off screen. I'll see about more methods to try to unlock more classes. But in the meantime, that's gonna do it for this one. I'm gonna stop the recording for YouTube here. As always, thank you so much for coming if you came. If you didn't come, you don't gotta thank you. Bye-bye, YouTube.